which are nothing but racial slurs.
Do you want me to start streaming? Do you want
accepted all of them?
Do you want me to start streaming on Cake? I'll fucking do it.
Oh no!
Give me freedom or give me death, Twitch.
No.
Oh.
Wait.
Twitch.
Wait. No.
Accurate. Red Dead Redemption 2.
I mean, I plan on switching over to YouTube at some point anyways.
Yeah, I need to sit down and create a schedule for like trying to get stuff done. I just
That,
need
and
to,
we
like,
also need to start work on the YouTube channel with other
Yeah.
things that were also planned.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, one of the things I do still want to do is I'll send the video to you guys, but I kind of want to use a
Pretty
do like joke
rats.
trailers. But one of the ones I want to do is more of like a comedic aspect and be like, oh, this anime or this RP seems so funny and uplifting, and then when you actually get into the group, it is fucking just pain.
Just dead eyes. Yeah. But before we get distracted,
Was it more than like?
what we thinking on getting them to the Deadlands today? And what are they going to accomplish while there? Do we want to do what I suggested earlier of when they get there, they end up encountering another vision,
Actually, that's a very. Did you count them?
I'm
rift,
Yes, I had
and
fun doing
having
that.
another flashback from before the Founder War and the whole like prepping phase of it.
Yeah, these are like.
I might hold off a little bit just to get certain things
I
fixed
don't
up.
Where did
Because I have been meaning to like get a couple extra like avatars done.
We're actually.
Okay. I was going to actually suggest
Where
if you
was it?
wanted to today to bring out the
At the huts.
one character that they met
Someone decided to
that,
get materials.
on the Cloud City, if you recall.
Oh yeah. You
Because
mean the one that
they
they
met that
I
one
mean,
once in a vision, once
know there were
outside
some
of it for a
over
brief
there.
moment, but no one remembered.
Actually, they didn't
Um,
know there were rats over there at all.
And we haven't brought that
Are you
character up
afraid
since.
of rats?
Yeah.
Eh,
I mean, they're
not
the
really.
I think they're
Okay.
cute.
I mean, technically
I was gonna
speaking,
say,
these are
we
the
fought
the
so many-
fucking Herbert
Oh,
Jagers.
I know.
Like big
I'm
things.
fully aware, but again, we just haven't
You
brought them
assume.
around in a while, so I didn't know if you wanted to do
Oh, there was
that
only
again.
one I didn't
Actually,
kill, and that's
today.
because he was too fucking fat and got away from me. Look, a normal rat, their size, that rat was about the width of your hair.
What I might, because
At
one of the
base.
things I do want to do is I want to like
Am I?
bring in
Wait,
certain
like
aspects,
long or
but
wide?
give me a second.
Why?
Take your time.
Like-
I'm just bringing up ideas.
I could be the messenger again if need be.
All right, give it a moment because Kyle is seeming to be coming in, so give it a moment.
Yep.
We aren't going to start anyways. We're going to give him a little bit of time to be social first.
Yep, all right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Kyle will be over there shortly. He
Good
just
term.
came over to me to
My
make sure he's not
favorite
fucking like
Oh shit, tired.
Actually, wait, I saw
You could
Kyle
tell him to
right
get his
before you.
fucking ass in.
Well, no, it's because
Hey,
he
you
was
wanna
having
explain the
issues with
fat
internet
rat?
earlier.
Oh, because like
So
Well-
he was kind of like on off,
it
on
kept
off. So
eating
now he's
things,
good.
and then I kept
That's
actually
good.
giving it some of the food.
But
Yeah.
yeah. So what are we thinking then for the
I just
thing?
got really big over time.
We'll
Because how
give
it
Ember a
sounds-
minute on
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Sounds like that.
one of the things that
Yeah, there's
I was
a
going
lot of
through
people
is
that
I can
just
actually
live relatively
drop the
small.
map if I need to steal someone for a second.
Yeah, maybe
I
you could have a Herman appear there.
Uh-oh.
Well,
I was going to say, you have any of us
No, you
to
don't understand.
grab
Just think
to
about it.
here.
look at
Oh,
it.
God. Why
Like,
is it
when
that
it got
whenever
away,
I
it
need
turned
to actually
around and looked
fucking
at
do
me, and I
something
thought
in
it
these
was
maps, it freezes my fucking overlay.
What map was it specifically?
I'll grab it in a second. I'm just gonna basically copy it over.
You're gonna put it in the DM chatter?
Yeah.
All right. So I'm just gonna save that Eto Blood just for
I
future
get to look at
situations
it
because I
long
know
enough.
it's gonna have its value.
I'm surprised you
Hey,
have it.
Alright.
Yeah.
They're talking
At
about
some
giant rats. What the fuck?
Yeah.
By,
they were
at
talking
some
about
like
point,
something
that
I would
we
do.
should make
Except with the
a
rat.
This is all his fault.
text channel that only the DMs have access to in here, just so when we're planning stuff and doing shit, people don't sneak in and look,
Fine.
as some people have been doing.
This is true.
Leave him at the forge.
Give me a second. I'm gonna flip over my.
haven't been doing that.
Yep,
I'm gonna flip over my thing. Give me a second. I just gotta flip both headset for.
Flip.
yep, take your time. Man.
Maybe you'll scare the crap out of Ferris next time she goes there.
I think the rats would jump into the forge.
That's
For all I know, they
I'm
could
worried
use the
about.
forge.
Morgan's being very talkative today.
Rats with hunter weapons.
I think it's because Mia's feeling a little better.
I mean,
That's
as
good.
big as that
I'd
one
love to
was,
see
right?
one with a little rat grate.
Hermit is somewhere
From my understanding.
all the way over to another place.
You say rat greatsword? What the fuck are they talking about?
Rats
The Halo,
using hunter
the Halo
weapons.
rat clearly
Do you
is the most
You
ultimate
wanna know what's
weapon.
absolutely
I'm going to
hilarious?
see battalions of
There is a
small
giant
rats
rat in Bloodborne.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love that.
Yes, there is.
I have the model for it. I don't think I have the textures. I need to see if I have the textures. But if I don't, then I might just have to substance paint it myself.
I'm not sure
Oh.
if we've used it.
I mean, I feel
actually.
like getting the big rats
The
from
rat
Vermintide might be better.
No.
Given if they're talking about armed,
normal size
given the fact that they were talking about armed rats.
a
Conspicuous.
Devil Joe.
Why are they talking about things?
Here's the thing. We can't use Skaven.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Games
no.
Workshop will fucking nuke us.
Well, fantasy,
Right,
no,
yeah, I
fantasy
forget.
wouldn't be like able
Maybe
to
you
touch
could.
as much because fucking that whole debacle. It's more 40k if they would have like a stroke and a half. on.
I thought the Skaven were off limits because that's like a fully.
It's their
Games
own
Workshop
thing, but the thing is that it's weird.
It's a bipedal rat. That's kind of hard to claim full property over.
It's because of the design of it.
explosives.
It's the design, but people have also been able to get away with it because there's actually people that have been using it for animations. Like I've seen Vermintide 2 stuff even here that hasn't been like copywritten or like copyright struck or DMCA'd or anything like that. Along
we
with
still-
apparently they openly have discussions. Yeah, it's you got to play it carefully, but they do seem to be a little bit more
How you doing?
interested on 40k.
I
instead
like
of
the short.
fantasy.
Yeah.
That's a good way of putting it.
I don't
turn
know
any-
anywhere else
anything
that
out
has
while you're in a
bipedal
restaurant.
rat men that can wield weapons like they're talking about. So that's the only thing I could go off
Who
of.
brought up the
Vermintide.
conversation?
I don't know. I believe Morgan brought up that there were rats wielding hunter weapons.
Temptation to come in as tiny rat.
No.
I know.
All I'm hearing is, yeah, no, I either need to
that
get the
gave them
Bloodborne
better-
rat,
You know,
the
public
Bloodborne
areas
dog, or
Get the crow
get the
dog.
giant pig. No, just the pig.
Get the crow dog and pig.
I would love
Yeah,
to
get
get the
all of
crow
them.
dog and pig, and
That man's
The rat.
Honestly, the pig would be so gross. Especially
This-
because I know for a fact the moment it appears, and you're fighting it, Herman, I know you're going to do exactly what the fucking Bloodborne players do and shove your hand up.
You got pulled out like fruit by the foot.
all he does is just go, listen. All right, now that we have this thing dead, does anyone have a thing to process the meat? We're gonna make sausages.
Oh.
Oh dear God. What the fuck I come back to? Anyway, the first two maps were kind of
About
ones I was.
Herman. We were talking about
Yeah, I see
Herman
it.
shoving his hand up a pig's ass.
The fucking pig fisted.
Mr.
Okay. Oh, wait a minute.
Swine
Wait, let's
eater
see here.
fister.
City 8. Okay, I know about that one. That one I like. Outlands Redux and Typhoon Dunes. All good choices. All good choices.
Yeah, so Typhoon Dune is like the end one to show off that like destroyed structure, right?
Mm.
Yeah, at best two.
Now the reason why that's like a big thing is the other two
I
are
call them
basically
ninja.
anything
like
for
that
like
gray
those
hair
maps and
thing.
stuff like that are the ones I've been kind of eyeballing for doing the Deadlands. Because I'm gonna be honest, like
I mean, you
Half-Life
might be
and a
sure.
bunch of those ones just work really good for just destroyed environments that have
Yeah.
the civilizations have basically evacuated.
Well, that's the great thing then, if you want to make maps with that stuff, because I have that stuff, and I have a lot more.
Yeah, but I think Ninja is like a specific type.
But
And I
yeah,
also
no.
have stuff that fits towards the theme of Kiseki, because I have like stuff that would fit time period towards Urbonia and Calvert and a bunch of other stuff.
I wish we had more near maps, because those would be good too.
Yeah, I don't know what
Those would be good. It's just I don't think many
The
people
one
afford
that we tried on Monday, it was fine. Like, it didn't look as pretty, but you know, that's whatever. It was just small. It was really small map.
The issue with near maps is at least one of the main people who uploads it's kind of a dick.
That seems to be a running theme with a lot of these people.
No, we had a lot of stuff that was told to us. Apparently, one of the, I don't know which one it was. It's the one that like uploads.
Keep it vague because there's a stream going.
Yeah. But basically, what I'm not okay with is just apparently they were trash talking people who were playing VR chat on desktop. Like they showed up, like a few people showed up that were on desktop, and the person literally got up from them being quote unquote in a like semi like
just start calling you crazy.
I don't want to say it was a forced thing, but from what I was told, they were basically just being kind of creepy about like a cuddle session. They literally got up from a cuddle session just to literally shit talk the person who was on desktop and pretty much calling them like a broke ass bitch.
I don't know.
Wow.
And yeah, no, and
right.
Yeah.
I almost forgot that there was a stream going on.
I think
I don't think that would get you in trouble, but it's not.
I have a very strong rule of I understand if you don't like certain things, but I genuinely think that if you are going to be rude to someone, especially if it is a situation like financial stuff, like a VR headset would be, you will not ever have my respect.
Look, usually when I'm using it, my focus is
because we've seen how much fun people that are on desktop have had,
philosophy
especially in the roleplay community, how much significance. Yeah, they sometimes struggle with certain things because they're not able to use their hands, but also at the same time, that does not always limit someone. I think it's very poor. I think it's very poor to especially when we know for a fact there's a billion things out there that actually help improve like the ability for desktopers to do things. Like we've literally had given like Kyle hands before he had hands, and he was able to like use it pretty
well. Yeah, but there's also the more recent update that happened that now allows desktop users to track their hands.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, they're not perfect things, but there's also, like, things, for example, like animations and stuff. Is once, if you get someone who's willing to sit down and just take a little bit of combat animations and put on an avatar, guess what? Your desktopper has a combat system.
They're not all on one break again.
Really, the big problem I've encountered is, like, doorways or things that you have to click on to open.
Or
as
like
I am carrying... Well, no, like, things you have to click on to open and get through a door while you are holding something.
That's why I've been making maps that have automatic doors.
Can't take care of it.
Yeah. Because I still remember the RP. Every time we had to go through a doorway, I had to get an item that my character stole, give it to someone who didn't want me to steal it, to get through the portal, and then take it back every time. It really didn't make sense.
They're still talking about the rat. Hold on.
No, they're in the Bracer building.
Mustache.
Yeah, they're talking
they're
about
splitting
up.
up.
Your boss, whatever the hell that means.
something about 337 dead rats.
Yeah, I call the one with the mom.
How do we want them to get to place?
Damn it, I forgot the name.
Well, we have plenty of NPCs in the city.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Grimace.
Unless Grimace. What?
Grimmy. Wait, what is better, Grimace or Grimmy?
I don't. Theo's probably around unless I'm told otherwise. Excuse me.
We could have Theo investigating it. I could also just pull out Deus Ex Machina Owl.
True.
I was going to say, we literally have plenty of things. We were planning on having Ouroboros connected with the lands, right?
Ouroboros.
There we go. Rats of unusual size have been mentioned.
Wait, did we say...
Not intended.
Did
Let me look at the chart that we just made the other day.
Because I remember we were going to start pushing for Ouroboros to be in Ereboni a lot more heavily.
If you get me some Ouroboros model bases, I could make some generic Ouroboros guys.
I mean, I literally could just drop Pine in and just be like, "Hey, I want you guys to look into something."
Oh, I can also let you guys have there's several enforcers and several other characters. I just got to go get their rigging done.
Yeah,
that is true. And I would also need to get some looks into those.
Oh, we have Nyx too. So if we really wanted to, we could have both Pine and Nyx show up at the Bracer Guild right now
Nyx
and be like, "Hey."
Nyx is going to be the funny one because Nyx is technically the puppeteer, which means who has control of a lot of the archaisms right now.
Don't get me if something briefy happens.
Do you want to do that though?
Throwing rocks at him.
Now that I talk about, do you want to have Pine and Nyx show up?
Pine and Nyx don't make sense if it's going to be in the Deadlands for looking into flashbacks. They make zero sense.
That's fair.
I was trying to just say we do need to work on Ouroboros.
Yeah, we definitely do, and I would be more than happy to start putting stuff towards it.
Because all we need to work on is their augmented Jaegers, which are absolute douchebags.
Would not be impossible.
Yeah. Theirs is just a helmeted version of the armor. I think it's orange.
Listen, all I have to do is play literally any soldier in the fucking Kosovo War or the Yugo War of 1990.
As I suggested, too, we could also dick around with the augmented Jaegers.
I think it's a nice
stuff
thing.
and change different versions
I think so.
for different enhancements.
Definitely could.
If we're having the Black Workshop fully working with Ouroboros again, right?
Oh, the Black Workshop will be with Ouroboros for now.
Yeah, and Black Workshop is what worked on the enhanced, right?
It's also
so yeah, we want to have various versions like
Harm.
Go ahead.
Dial down. Thank you. Because I was saying a lot of yes buts and you were going off for a little bit. I don't mean to be rude, but please shut the fuck up for a second. No, so one of the biggest things is we're gonna have Ouroboros have the workshop and stuff like that. There's a lot of extra things we'll be adding, like all the soldats that are connected to them as well, like all the mechas, which would definitely give the group something to deal with, and also give them a reason to actually use certain soldats again. So, and yes, we can work on different things with the Jaegers, but one of the things that we should also work on is just getting the workshop stuff done.
No,
and generally also getting Ouroboros off the ground, because right now it's still very...
Yeah. The biggest thing is the Black Workshop. I do eventually want it to be a problem with the Phantoms, but that's also going to be a big thing with them too later.
Alright.
So...
who do we want to have give them the reason to go to the dead zone?
We have Owl that we can pull out. We have...
I think I will put down Owl for now, because Owl eventually will have to disappear at some point.
Okay. That works then.
Temporary disappear?
I will say the identity of Owl eventually will die.
Damn, Owl gone.
He's a very short-lived character.
I'm streaming, don't forget.
It wasn't me this time.
No. Hold on.
Just this
If
time.
this is being streamed currently, all of you who are watching this, I call dibs on all the shit Owl has. None of you are taking it.
Again, Owl's whole thing is whether or not, like, I can even say it. It's like he's entirely a like NPC.
Move the plot direction.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
He will eventually no longer be required. Whether or not that leads to his death or something else, I won't say for sure.
Mhm.
Well, okay.
Alright, well, let's get Owl in then, whenever you're ready or want to do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna
So
start
we
doing
basi-
the
there's
Fucky
Owl.
Wucky in a second. Okay, I'll mute up in here though.
I was going to say we could give him another
It's a fluid definition. Social
like 10 minutes if you want.
Yeah, I mean,
Or do you want to get them moving now?
Unable to strictly define it and.
I mean, it might might not be instantaneously moving them.
Well, it won't
So,
be.
No,
won't
it
be.
never
We'll have
is.
some time to
We'll
continue.
chat a little bit.
Yeah,
Oh, there's
they'll
Owl.
still be able to get their 10 minutes.
Well, to be fair, neither did I.
No idea what that means.
Not that these are tumors.
Hello.
Interesting time to walk in Owl.
All the time for you to show up. Please save me from this discussion.
I really wish I had noticed you a moment sooner.
Like, I mean, by
It's immersive guide.
definition, anyway, by my own definition, I don't.
What the fuck?
I'm
Zoned out. What the fuck were they talking about?
I'm probably gonna get some tea or some caffeine because
Leo thought
I
titties
am-
were tumors.
having a hard time keeping my eyes open for some reason tonight.
Do what you need.
Can you repeat? Can you repeat that, Harm?
Leo thought titties were tumors.
Oh, they went back to that conversation.
Apparently so.
Alright, I'll be right back then.
Okay.
Does he actually just work here now?
No one's stopping him.
No, I don't think he does.
But this is like the second time this has happened.
Paper authorizing investigation near to the Deadlands. Possibly investigating missing individuals.
Ah, missing individuals at the Deadlands.
DDD.
Okay.
Field authorized.
So it looks like we're gonna be investigating the
Merchant
Deadlands.
God.
Oh, it's been a while since I've been there. Not looking forward to going back.
It's important I got the go ahead. Plus, they never changed the passwords here.
Why am I not surprised?
I feel like they don't change the passwords anywhere.
Can't believe it's
Yeah.
11111.
You're supposed to change your
That would be
password?
very useful.
Do you have cookies for sale?
I will pay market price.
What? He sells things.
What? What?
Can't believe the password was
There's an
11111.
authenticator system you can use for your Arcus that says save passwords to make your stuff more secure.
Is that why we keep getting
Here's the app link.
individuals?
Thank you.
Actually, now that I think,
I want something.
I think with our chat, it's just OrbitNet security in general.
Well, you'll be lucky if it even comes to that.
In,
Uh,
in,
hmm.
choose more. Tap, tap, tap. Unplug.
I think he broke it.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
download certain things. Some of my stuff is out of date.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Is it
Welcome
okay
back.
for you to be downloading that?
They just downloaded a car.
Technically speaking, I'm not breaking any rules if it goes on the bracer device.
He's not.
You know what?
You gotta let them move.
I at least trust this one. So.
He's a god, you know. He'd sell anything to anyone.
He's not.
Even me, not a god. Even me, cookies. You have
Oh,
to-
so welcome back, Abby's.
You know, if you really
I
want
want to
test that,
say
you
no.
should with something outlandish.
However, there was a sale at Mrs. Jensen's a little while ago. Pulls out a box of cookies.
Oh, wait. What do I have to trade you?
Reluctantly slides them over the table.
This is not a reward for what you did. I hope you know.
It's for the group. If you don't share, I will be angry.
Fine.
I mean, he left most of his food out, and then 397 plus 1 showed up, and I ended up having to call the entire herd. Except the fat one
Left
that got
food
away.
out. So that's how they got on the topic
those
of rats.
cookies are
might
not
be
for
resistant
that.
to lightning.
That's why they got attacked.
I'm not
by
gonna give it to the
fucking
rat. I
rats.
think wanted some.
I mean, you named the rat.
Ryan pulls up
Grimace.
the paper that he was putting, throws it away, starts writing.
Ow!
I would recommend stopping this conversation before someone loses a brain cell. Or 1,000.
Food.
Sounds good.
I don't know. I
I'm
don't
not
think
totally sure
Leo
we
has
have a
enough to
problem.
lose.
Rats make me crazy. Crazy. I was crazy one.
They locked me in a womb.
Anyways, the investigation of the Deadlands is to look for missing individuals that have disappeared there. Obviously, most of the places are abandoned. However, it appears that some people are trying to go back in order to reclaim some of their belongings.
You're a really fast writer.
I don't speak! It's all scribbled out above.
You want like
I mean,
a different?
look at both.
You have like a magic pen that never runs out of ink.
He just holds up one pen, holds up 4 more pens, and then just drops a pile of pens onto the table.
I feel like you should slap him.
Drops more pens onto the table.
Throw pens at him.
I can't believe
I think you
he's
need
surprised
something
how quick
different,
people can
'cause
write,
you-
considering he met bones.
You know.
Do you have any
running
idea
out of
what your
pens.
pens are?
Yeah,
So
but like
he's the
it's going
one
through
taking
so
all of
many,
my pens.
Like in
I visit a lot of shops. Whenever they try to get me to sign up for something, I just take the pen.
A fucking course.
Life
I don't
hack.
know if that's just stealing or
Okay, so
you
less
know.
than cheap.
It's amazing what
free
you can get away with
gratification.
when you just look like you don't belong, and then you just nod happily, and then you leave.
They just thought he was a weirdo.
I was
or
wondering why
something.
there was some missing pens before. When
You can learn from
had to
them.
register for stuff.
Take the advice. Follow it. It is very useful advice.
Yes,
What do
sir.
you mean useful? Didn't we?
Steel pens.
Yes.
If anyone tries to hassle you or make you buy things you don't want to buy, take the pen and leave.
Ultimate power move.
Got it.
Maybe like a quill with ink in it or something.
Okay.
Maybe you can get some kind of like giant ink like backpack that you can put you can fill it up with ink and then
Right by. It's funny how
possibly like
Leo has
invisible.
never
pens.
asked how many
Leo,
pens and
I'm gonna
stuff
tell you
that
this now.
Bones has.
They're just gonna keep going about the
Keep
pens.
asking him silly questions.
We
like
got
not getting
derailed
between
so
you and him
easily.
when he smacks you.
Yeah.
I'm sure Bones also
Slide
has an
down.
equidistant number of
I
pens.
mean, that implies that Leo's actually able to stay on a rail to even get derailed. He's just kinda. He's like he's on a sheet of ice. He just kinda goes in a direction.
Autocorrect.
Now change your voice to Tiffany.
Leo.
What? Alright, you know what? I'm gonna do this before you kill her away. Come here.
I will not change the voice
Okay.
in here. It is funnier when people ask me things.
We should probably get something. Yeah.
I really do not give a duck. 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 Duck.
Just give up on it. It's
Duck,
not gonna
duck,
work.
duck, duck,
Don't. It's not gonna work.
duck,
Quack.
duck, 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 duck,
Look, you're all fucking
duck,
gay.
It's an option. There's a
duck,
button.
duck, duck, duck.
No, put a F space UCK.
F-uck.
U C K. That word.
It would just be F-uck. If you did separate.
Fuck.
I could show you how to turn off the filter if you want.
Filter.
I have some pride.
Right. We have something to do.
I'm sorry, something about someone named Owl repeating duck over and over again.
Well, I'm gonna go get prepped for this.
Yeah.
For sure.
Gonna be look, you're the one that doesn't want to turn it off, not me.
Alright, arm up deltas.
Leo got thrown in the doghouse. Literally.
Mm-hmm.
We should go.
Anyway.
Leo was actually told to stay in there like he was a dog.
People
Pulled by the ear, told to stay. Leo's not having a great time.
No.
Now I'm wondering, what are we going to have them fight in the dead zone?
No fight.
I do.
No fight, just all roam.
Here, I can-
If there is any fighting, it will be very, very light.
We've had 2 combat flashbacks in a row.
True.
And
Yeah.
this weekend they're going to be fighting the big thing.
Okay.
No,
Note
don't
to
say
self.
it, but yes.
I'm saying note
I
to
am-
self.
I am so happy I have this Saturday off now.
I might not be here for Saturday. We'll see.
Not my Tonberry plush.
By the way, this phone really worked like a
Not my
charm.
wind-up Tonberry. That's mine.
Hmm.
Don't you dare.
Oh, so cute. How could that be?
Fucking
so
Serena breaks
Yeah.
down the door, takes the Tonberry, leaves.
What do you mean? Pulls out an actual
Mhm.
Thornberry knife and starts spinning it. No.
It's dangerous.
No.
This
I feel like
this
one of
reaction
those
is why I
open
love
things.
having a character with a loot that uses illusions.
Wait, was Katsura not around when the Bracers met the giant one?
A knife.
I don't know.
What's a giant one?
That was long before you came in.
Yeah.
Hill.
Yeah.
As I said, I don't know.
So they tried chasing a delinquent down into the secret passageway that's in the
I'm only
Heimdall
able to engrave
park.
them for a short time. I'm not strong enough to make things like permanent.
And we had a giant Tonberry on the other side, waiting to scare them out.
The big one.
The big one.
Because the delinquents are good friends with that one because they, if I recall, feed him and stuff. They're just are chill.
Alright, I'm gonna walk back in there. I'm gonna take a look. What am I gonna see? Are they still talking about, like,
Yeah,
rats?
they're all walking out.
Alright. Works out
In
perfectly.
case of materia, you might find it useful later.
Yeah, they're all good.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like they are getting combat models ready, so.
This is part of her
I
armor.
mean, yeah, it's a dead zone.
Well,
Like, I've
they
gotten
do whatever the
beyond
fuck they want.
taller end out of the group, but with these on, I think
I'm
I
just
am
giving the
just the
heads up.
tallest out of everyone here.
Mhm.
Yeah, I remember the day where
Yeah, God, those are big heels.
where I think the same height.
I'm just
and
keeping
I just
Herman
put
as
cows
is.
on
You know what?
them.
I'm gonna have him fucking, like, if he actually gets into a fight, he's getting into a fight with the Kane
You,
today.
you know what you need to give him?
What?
Hawaiian shirt with flip-flops.
Don't tempt me. I actually can do that pattern.
Mira, bad. Had to put
I don't
so
know.
much into getting my
I
clothes
don't know what
refit.
they're talking about.
I wonder why.
I feel like I've either been shrinking or my growth spurt is just non-existent.
Oh, Kyle died.
Kyle's restarting his PC.
I mean,
Oh,
to be
right.
fair, most people don't get growth spurts in their 20s.
I could make a comment on the growth spurt in the 20s thing. Do you know what? Give me a second.
Mhm.
Have you tried a growth spurt in your 50s?
Herman, why are you so agile?
You're seriously gonna ask this comment now of all times?
After he lost a leg.
That would be the correct thing to do.
Most of us have definitely still not perfected the art of walking and talking.
True.
Oh,
wait, that's not web transition. I think it's more of you're ready to left on sideways.
Well, that, and then also, obviously not having to worry about this. When you're walking too much.
Alright.
Just wood.
What if it was something else?
Well, then it wouldn't be wood.
Do it, just hold still. Where did I put my cane? I knew I had it here somewhere.
It wouldn't.
Mr. Herman, you can't shoot him. We're still in town.
I'm not going to shoot him. I just want to talk with him.
No, you never just want to talk.
just
Pull
want
that
to
out.
talk to him.
It's never.
I just want to talk with him.
Mr.
I
Herman,
just want to talk with
Just
him.
let him
Just
talk.
let him talk with him.
Leo, you should probably run. Leo,
Look, I'm pretty sure Cassie hit them harder
I
than that.
act like I.
Listen, sometimes he has to learn lessons together.
It'll fix something eventually. Eventually. Soon.
Or it'll give him a brain bleed. Don't
Sure,
feel
but
like
the
percussive
blade
maintenance
weapon.
works on him.
whatever you say,
You
sir.
don't know. We don't know yet until we fully tested it.
Doesn't it get abused by those, what do you call it, hybrids? Aren't they always headbutting it?
Yes.
Try
I fear
something
the
not
day
the head.
Arjun chooses to headbutt him.
Not the head. Alright, next time we'll try the most.
Yeah, he's always getting headbutted by those hybrids, so...
So be it.
His bone density in his skull is probably very
Probably on
much
par with a
superhuman.
monster at this point.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, my water is done. Oh.
I just want to talk with him.
Just want to talk.
I just want to talk with him.
Hun, if you've been trying to speak, you've been muted.
Yeah, I couldn't fix that. It was freezing.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, no, I was struggling with it for a while. I was trying to like tell you guys, can someone get the portal? Choose a map and just get the portal. Like I beg of you, let me unmute. Fuck! Like I was like fighting with it so much.
Oh no.
Oh
right.
god.
So we're not having any NPCs or anything. It is just roaming.
We'll do roaming for now, and then what we'll do is we'll have like a little bit of like ominous shit later.
All right. What
Just
are you
to give-
thinking in ominous
So
stuff,
drink.
though? What do you have in mind?
Was that? Did I not fix that still? Oh damn
I
it!
would say your hair looks better when it's brown. I know it's the lighting, but it looks better when it's brown. Kind of like it.
I have had it be
Oh, that
brown
was-
before.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
that's-
gooey.
yeah,
I was
that's
like,
I must have missed that episode
it's
because I'm sure if I
gooey.
don't remember it.
The mic is picking up
I think it
everything.
was a while back now.
But yeah,
you
so
want ominous stuff?
Plus, I'm generally sticking to brighter colors for spring.
So what they'll be able to do here is they'll be able to go into the map like before. It'll be the old spawn because just having them go.
Oh, hey, look, you're not as tall.
Is it a platform
I have
heels
an
on anymore?
idea. Do you know? So
Who's having an audio like malfunction
this is
behind
how
me?
deep into Deadlands are we?
If you're
Is it me?
streaming, then
This is what basically before they start running out of like juice when they get over here.
Okay, I was
They've
going
also
to
been here
suggest.
a little. They've been here before, so what it actually does is it allows them a bit of a leeway because they will have a bit more charge to them.
Leeway
Yeah.
Harbor.
I was going to suggest maybe like a more intimidating robot model that's just like running low on power type thing.
To be honest, what we
later on.
what we could do is have a lich.
A harvester?
Yeah, they've had harvesters show up in this area before.
Okay.
I don't think I've ever seen the model of one.
I have it, and I know exactly where it is. So
I think a harvester would really set the mood for them.
dead or injured or alive. Fully.
Just it is alive, but it looks distracted constantly.
Okay.
If they're smart, they'll stay away from it. If they're dumb, it will obviously attack them before being distracted again and then running off to go investigate.
I will go spawn in and preload that. Then I'm just going to go to city.
You can have it.
I'll just preload it.
apparently Leo has started
Right
a
on the
border
head
dumpster.
Yep. It's on the way. I feel it real hard.
Yeah, just let me know.
We'll be here in like 6 business days.
Do any of you want to be the harvester, by the by?
The other one we can have is Necronicus soldiers,
Yeah, I could do that too.
because them just patrolling near a harvester is pretty much normal.
Yeah,
I kind of forgot about the Necronicus soldiers. Not gonna lie.
let me grab those too. They should be in my list. To be honest, they should be in the avatar dump list, but I'm just going to grab them. There they are.
No.
We can set that stuff up in the forums for the avatar storage later.
There's not much in there right now, so it wouldn't be too hard to find, but I found them both anyway, so.
That's good.
So, player spawn would be cliffside, I'm presuming?
Yep.
It's gonna be the old spawn.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
moment I
cliffside.
pulled up my
Yeah.
Alright, I have both of them loaded.
Happy.
Do you guys, the two of you, can you teleport to the city real quick?
I could just
I was
teleport
making a
right
very
to you.
pointed attempt to
That
not
works.
look at her. I apologize.
Teleport to me.
Yes,
Here you
I'm
go.
Here.
I'm here too.
Alright, got that. And
Hold on.
that is
Necronicus,
loaded.
and then which one of you wants to be the harvester?
I can be harvester.
Or do you want me to do it because I kind of know the gauging of distance, if I recall? It shouldn't.
All right, there we go. Got
Should be like. Yeah. Okay.
All right. So
Why don't I just stick as the harvester?
All right.
Roger.
I know the model the best.
yeah, the soldiers are pretty much okay for right now. Then they do need a rework, but I'm not too worried about that until later.
Yeah,
I could definitely probably do some magic if you want me to like magic some stuff up.
Yeah, you'll see what they look like, and then we can fuck with them later.
Well, yeah, I'm already taking a look at one right now, so I kind of know
It's
what
the
you're going
Cerberus
for.
soldiers, so yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, take off the helmet.
Well, yeah, no, I have the heads that I already showed Ember when it came to the one thing when we were talking about the Darkspawn.
Yeah.
So I have that kind of stuff as well.
Anyway.
All right. So do you want me to just play Necronicus Soldier? Or you want me for right now stick as Herman to kind of be like a little bit for the group to be guiding them, telling them not to fight anything?
If I recall, we're going to have this stuff come in later.
Yeah. So
just making
why
sure.
why don't we see how they're doing? If they're being really cautious when they're in there, we won't worry about it. But what we can also do is have Herman show up as well.
True.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
So I'm
Anyway.
join up back with the group.
Come on.
Yeah.
Bonnie, don't fall asleep. Come on.
Yeah.
Do you need to get up, stretch, and get
Consume
some water?
caffeine.
I did that already. I've got some tea going right now.
So I'm looking at the group right now. I'm gonna tell everyone to just mute the ambient music. Abby, do you mind getting the more creepy song we picked for ambience?
I mean, quite honestly,
I have the DM avatar if you need me to do it, unless Abby wants.
Abby can't be NPC, so it's easier for Abby to just do.
Roger.
Yeah. If not, we can use Reliquary as normal.
Roger that.
The Discord, and I talked to Ember about it like a few days ago.
Was there a creepy one in the
Yeah, a few days ago. You mentioned it to me a fucking like a month ago.
Yeah. No, but they asked me if you wanted to. No, I can.
Do you remember what it was
Being
called?
Leo in game.
Give me a moment, I'll let you know.
You wanted to talk to him.
I'll just quickly go to my homeworld to check.
Send me the name on like Discord and stuff like that, so I know who. And then we can go over that later to get that actually like sorted. Okay.
Okay.
Because one of the biggest things with these types with this session, because it's a group instance, it's
All right,
like
let's see here.
I don't want to like add someone into the group instance just to have to unadd them if they're like not interested in stuff. So it's just I want to just keep it hassle free.
Okay.
Because I fucking hate digging through the group thing.
Email.
Pisses me off. Anyway, for everyone here, you can toggle off the toggle ambient music right here. You can mess with the settings as well. Once you are good to go, you will be able to go to the Cliffside Old Spawn.
Alright. I'm going to get my tea.
Man. Odds are there'll probably be no issues, Gooey, but yeah, just send me, or Gooey,
He's already gone.
I think the creepiest one in the model that you have is the crumbling daily life. But I'm not positive if that's the...
I could just swap to the other one and do a reliquary to be safe.
Oh, my back. Okay. Should I be anywhere in particular, or?
Already hates spider.
I'll just be with the party.
Only idea is just is right where I'm pointing.
Spiders are the only thing that drama.
You're invisible. You're not pointing anywhere.
Joke's on you.
I feel like he's just too dense to be traumatized by anything else.
Mm-hmm.
Relatable.
Oh, trust me, I'm going to.
I'm so thankful I don't have work tomorrow.
They say ignorance is bliss.
Same.
Can't be scared if I don't know what the fuck is
Dang
going
it!
on.
I'm thankful I don't have work tomorrow.
I do.
Oh, prove that theory.
Cringe.
I have been lucky to not have work on Wednesdays the past 2
My
months, but
Not with him as your mentor.
Probably not. Yeah,
Are they supposed to start?
That is a good question.
Yeah, that's true, but you're putting two idiots in the same room.
I guess wait a moment though.
It's fine.
Yeah.
These are gonna be his problem, not mine.
But anyway, yes.
I mean, my general expectation would be if they entered the map, their cards up.
Okay, yeah, because I think they were trying to figure out if they're starting. Okay, now they're starting. I think it was because Ember was talking with one of them that they didn't immediately start.
What? Is it the same thing? Or is this a different version of it?
It was like your weird ass dream thing last time, yeah? Is it still fucked up outside of that?
Probably, don't know. Got this thing.
I mean, this time they're actually here. They have a dream
You
version.
should. What about the rest of us?
alright.
Oh my god. We're gonna get. Let's really ask that question. We're gonna get eaten by shadow demons.
I won't immediately
Yeah, so you should
drown.
do it.
I just will when my arms get too tired to keep moving.
How strong of a swimmer are you?
I'm pretty strong, but I also don't float.
That's a lie.
Yeah, that's a fucking lie.
What? That Katsura can't
Katsura
float?
doesn't float.
No, she actually can't. She has rocks inside of her.
Yeah, I know.
She sinks. Actually, no, she sinks even faster. Or at least
I
has
don't
been.
think shadow demons are something we've seen yet. So we have no proof that they exist.
Be careful when you have that thing.
We have no proof
Herman
that
did
they
the-
exist.
You don't want to hit somebody in the head with it. Unless it's an
Herman
enemy.
did the side thing he does when he knows. Is it good now that it just jumps it up to a good 78% chance that it could be something?
Well, we have this
Whatever
thing,
it
it'll be
is, I'd take it
fine.
over fucking Harvester like last time.
Listen, we have this thing, it'll be fine.
The hell is that?
Don't worry about it.
He always says that.
We'll be fine. We have this.
You
What is
kinda
it?
just imply
Don't worry
that
about
it's
it.
special, and then when someone inevitably
Have you ever
asks,
seen a
say, don't
lantern
worry
glow
about it.
purple then? Name any time
Yes.
you've seen something like this glow purple.
Oh no, for all
Anytime Abby has gotten a lantern.
Maybe
You
it's
think
only...
I'm that cheap?
No,
You think I use
it wouldn't be
Orbital?
horrible with you.
Exactly. Now think of all the other weird stuff I do.
Also, why
If
would
it's
it be
glowing
cheap when I have no
purple-
reason to think that purple is special? Maybe you just like purple.
Purple is special.
Yeah.
There you go.
Candy. And that works if you're carrying it with you?
Technically, yes. It's a really stupid thing. Also, really annoying to carry. That's why I only bring it on rare occasions.
And what's going on here warrants bringing it.
Damn, nose is so itchy. Ah, it's annoying.
Again, to be fair, I'm pretty sure last
Put
one
two
wasn't
and two
green.
together.
What's up?
God fucking damn it! The leg thing showed me that my mic was off, and then when I looked at it again, it was muted. I was saying I was scouting up ahead to go check stuff, and then someone said okay, so I didn't double check my mic. But yeah, no, I was quickly checking things because I was like, oh, okay. And I was saying, oh yeah, by the way, there's a lot of shit missing from the map now and cleaned up. Like, it looks like there has been time from the dream versus them being here.
Alright, Alto.
There's actual vehicles,
As
like...
you're all walking through, those of you who were here before, at least partially were here before, you can see the place has been almost cleaned up a little bit. Various wreckages and debris has been moved around. It seems from your last venture through the dream, this place had some time from then and now.
There. Be kind of a last venture. It's like, be careful when you say that, because the way that wording is, they're going to be like, oh, we're in the dream again. Hurt.
Fair.
I mean, I think they already discussed that and the idea was already shot down. Pretty sure
Good.
Herman already let them know, it's just like, no, this is not a dream. We are here.
Yeah, you're a physical.
He would know. Oh, caffeine.
You think it's orange, it'll be orange. You think it's blue, it'll be blue. You think it's green, it'll be green, so on and so forth.
And also, Hell is muted. You're deafened in here again.
Congratulations.
That's fine.
That's fine.
He does that.
He does it if he's talking a lot or they're talking to him. It's fine.
Yeah.
Also, I would assume that
We can always whisper to him if he's away from the group or wiggle in front of him. He'll see us. Pretty sure he keeps name tags on. He just does it so he's like me, so he doesn't
valuable
fucking get
point.
like miss half the shit that's said.
Yeah.
And
They were basically interrogating him for information earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. But no, honestly, I like the fact. I was gonna make comments that things were cleaned up, and then it's like looking at the map. The map is actually cleaned up. I sat there, and went, "Wow, I didn't do this. I could kiss the map maker."
and take the chance this time to investigate.
Full-time
Maybe the
Oklahoma.
players of
So he wouldn't really be able to
the Half-Life stuff cleaned it up a bit themselves.
Well, it sounds like they were working on it more. Like they've been working on it a lot. And honestly, if they're having like dramatic, like differences in their RP, fucking props, guys. Like, Like,
Not
I don't
many RPs do it.
like. I don't know if it's the case, but if it is, hey, props to you. If not, you guys clean up the map to make it a little easier to work with and stuff like that. I don't think anyone would ever. If anyone shit on the map maker for cleaning things up for either optimization or just simply because it looked better, and someone complained, that person could just take a stick up the ass.
Know
Yeah.
if this was here
I mean, that's
before.
probably why they're complaining. Because of the stick up their ass.
I'll put 2 in there then, maybe 3.
Is that a promise?
Honestly,
Do
I've
we
seen.
want any other signs, by the by?
Yeah, it's
Like
an absolute.
maybe scratch marks along the pavement when they get to the city?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'll try.
Or
and
like
find it.
indentations?
Yeah, they'll have scratch marks and stuff like that. And something that they will find due to the fact of the last thing that they dealt with was a proper harvester, not a lich, or was an old harvester, not a lich. They will find molting process. So they'll
What would that
find
look like?
scraps of metal that looks like it's rotted with flesh and stuff that are attached to it.
Those things molt?
Understood.
Yeah, the more they consume, they
evolve.
What the
they
fuck?
evolve. They will in fact actually gain a type of sentience.
What the fuck?
I have
Which
no
is how
clue
they
what the
become
group is
lich,
doing.
right?
Say what?
Checking out Dark Building.
It's how they become liches, right?
Yep.
Because lich harvesters are like one of the higher tiers, right?
Yep, they're one of the higher tiers. There is a completely different form, but the only time that they'll ever see that is during the funny chapter 2 things with the funny haha man.
Gotcha.
Hee hee.
Are they going to go down to the docks? No, we're going to the city, kids.
Without going into details on it, it will have a very high form of intelligence.
I think they wanted to see if there was anything over there.
I'm thinking heading
I think
down
they
They're
quickly
probably-
got their answer.
option following the road.
Yeah, they're investigating.
Detours at the moment.
They can explore all they want.
Yeah,
Rather
I'll be
not
2
go
seconds
over
though.
there
I
since
need
we
to
don't know much about what did
Good
Okay.
that happens.
head down there. We know.
I need to check on the print. I'm printing a Legend of Zelda dice tower.
Ah.
Nice.
I would think at least the warehouse up ahead it may be worth investigating. But also, if there's anything noteworthy down there, we're never going to find it if we don't ever go there.
Actually, I'm guessing those docks are for really big ships. 'Cause I was going to say, those docks kind of suck. You can't even get down to the water.
It looks for like shipping stuff, yeah.
Yeah. It's just like, actually, that's probably for a big ship, given the crane.
Mm-hmm.
See, since this is Half-Life, does it have a... Okay, no, that's probably a kill area in Half-Life.
Probably.
Because there ain't no ladder there to get out.
More than likely.
Anything here. Just a normal. I don't know.
Players will be murdered.
And a train.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Leo walked into the side of the sniper.
I'm not doing the click on heads thing.
Anyways, Moth gets reached.
The warehouse, then.
I'll do that to an NPC. I won't do that to a player.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Because to me, that'd be great to pull onto a fucking group.
No.
We would need to make a an NPC with a particle system that will have that happen to them anyways, instead of just something happening to a distance. That way it's fully synced up with everyone, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And we can make their head go splood.
No, I wouldn't do the
Yeah.
splood, but I'd definitely do the cracked visor.
Mm.
Yeah, with no way to get to
Or the fucking.
When they get closer to the
Spike
city
through.
part, I'll actually start describing the claw marks and everything.
I'm gonna stand up.
There we go.
So I'm actually about to pass out in my chair. Ooh.
Don't do
Thank
that.
goodness I said something because they had planned to originally go down the side route to the docks. Oy.
Oh shit, yeah, they even removed a large number of the shipping crates in here.
Like
I
I said,
remember
they
this
did-
was a maze of shipping
Yeah.
crates.
Yeah.
Again, they really cleaned it up.
Mhm.
And it's a lot nicer. Like, it's a lot nicer to navigate.
Mhm.
The Redux
you-
is a lot better of a map, yeah, I won't deny it.
I
Yeah.
do
No.
miss the more foggy feel that it had.
Well, yes, that is one thing, but the fog with this currently is a lot better, in my opinion, because you
Yeah,
can
it's
slowly see stuff
Yeah,
while it's also
exactly.
having that ominous look to it.
Yeah, I need to figure out if there's a way to do like a very like I want to say a dynamic fog that feels like it like clings to you.
I feel like maybe volumetric, but I don't think.
Do we want one of the molten pieces in here?
Yeah, you can.
Herman and Elias, as you walk up here, you're hit with a stench of rotting meat. As you look over here towards this wall, seeing a chunk of metal on the ground with what looks like meat entangled in it. As you're sitting here and looking around, taking a better view, you notice there's scratch marks and gouges coming from outside leading into here.
So Gooey, if you are 100%
It
not
is
okay,
almost
and you need to
completely
rest,
rust.
I'm standing up now and I'm doing better.
It's
I just
been-
got. I was just sitting in my chair that I was doing it.
Almost like it's been sitting here for ages.
Consume, like, something with caffeine in it.
I have.
Get a cup of coffee.
I have black tea.
Oh, you have black tea and it's still not. Damn.
Ooh, yeah, no, that's the good stuff too.
It's been long. It's been a long day. I got like 4 hours of sleep last night, so that's probably not helping. I'll be fine. If I truly cannot stay up anymore, I will leave when I need to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I don't. Is it because you had another RP like yesterday, or just bad sleep?
Just stayed up late.
Okay.
I'll be fine.
That's a oopsie part.
Yeah.
No, I was gonna say if it's a situation of like if certain RPs are running a little bit longer, you might have to see about. I don't know how many you go to. I think you said it's only like a few a week.
I literally just go to Tempest and this. That's it.
Okay. I couldn't remember. I thought you did it one more. thought you did one
I used to do Varsity Booze on Fridays. I don't anymore because that's over.
Okay.
Plus, I
No, I
stopped
was just
going
like-
to it, so.
I was just like, if they're running, like, that would also be the same thing if, like, this one was running too much and you're getting too ragged, right? Just to be like, all right, you need to manage your health first.
No, I know that. No.
Yeah. Worst case scenario, you have coffee breaks. You can just watch some of the thoughts if needed.
Yeah, no, trust me, I'll be fine. I know my limits and all that. I've pushed myself through worse. Not that I need to push myself to get through roleplay.
Having the like soldiers and stuff, I'm sure you'll wake up a little bit.
Yeah. I don't want to stay super late though, because I do want to get some amount of sleep.
Yeah, probably what we'll do is, we'll probably go not too long with this.
I was going to say, when they get in the city proper, we can start plopping things down.
I've lost the players.
Yeah, they've lost Morgan too.
Oh shit.
Yeah, they.
Oh, they did it. Oh wait, no. One of them realized.
Yeah, they ditched her ass.
Eli's going back to let her know.
Actually, straight ahead would be
Morgan.
As you're sitting here looking around, you can see scratch marks leading towards that little tunnel down there.
I mean, you're pretty agile.
No, again, it's normal. I get tired around this time. I wake up at 6 a.m. every morning, basically. So
I'm gonna fuck with them a little bit, and I'm gonna do the whispering thing.
Oh, don't worry. I
Any whisper?
told Morgan and Elias.
Oh,
that
that's
they
not why I'm
just-
doing it. I'm doing it to make them really uncomfortable. Give me a second.
Yeah, go ahead.
I also heard that.
More gouges in the ground. Anything here?
hello, welcome. This is Trails of Alterna. Is the other roleplay I go to that I do 3 times a week. Well, come on in. It's a smaller group than Tempest. It's a lot more. It's like metaverse-esque in a way. It's a combination of a few different universes.
That doesn't sound like the normal ghost that I...
It's a mixture of Monster Hunter with the Kiseki JRPG series, Dragon Age, a little bit of Mass Effect influence here and there. It's a smaller group, and I enjoy going to it. I'm actually a DM for this group, so I help out what I can.
Maybe on one of the DM avatars in the future, we could add whispering voices and like laughter.
Do you
and stuff
want
like
those?
that.
I have whispering voices.
Might be fun to have on
And
avatars.
those do loop.
Yeah, it might be fun to have on avatars.
Oh, have
Just
you
for
now?
moments like these where we can just
I'm looking forward to seeing it.
enable
That's
and have it playing
exciting.
in.
Yeah, what I need is some of the.
I'm always excited to see fan art. I've only gotten like one piece of fan art from another roleplay. So, yeah, I'm excited to see what you cooked up.
Disembodied voices we heard.
The way I describe this is the way it is for like a D&D group, you know. You got your small group of friends in a very personal story that's playing over a long period of time.
Something. I'd be very rich right now.
They still even talk to me now.
As you all are coming up, you see more of those metal chunks that have.
It's a small group. I'm actually learning how to do more model-based work, specifically with monsters. We're in D&D. Yeah, exactly.
It smell like monster
It's fun.
species and,
Yeah, I've gotten models specifically from the Kiseki or Cold Steel series that I am planning on figuring out how to get all of that set up. I don't have the creative bones in my body to. Yeah, I don't have the creative bones in my body to make anything from scratch. But actually, what I plan to do is with a lot of the Cold Steel 4 models, once we get those set up, I want to make those on a public world for anyone to use as for like RP models. Because you got demons, you got robots, fantasy monsters, big old fucking dragons, and weird hybrid extra dimensional things. It's really cool stuff that I want to bring for more roleplays, because I think that'd be fun. But yes, for trails, I do this. Absolutely. I could probably send you the link to my YouTube that has the playlists for all of the VODs I have done for this.
Journey, I think.
Metal churning, metal growing.
That sounds right.
Yeah, I'll have to send you some of the images of what I've been working on. Oh.
No!
Oh no!
Goodbye.
Herman, no!
No!
Alright, Gooey.
Yes,
It sent me back to my home
sorry,
world
I was
as well.
talking to someone in my stream.
That you're fine.
Everything good? Do we need to kill them?
What? No.
Give me one moment real quick.
I was like, do we need to murder them?
No! They're good people!
That's it, I'm getting my gun.
No!
Katsura. Directly in front of you. Right on the curb is another chunk of meat and metal.
No, don't kill them. They're from Tempest. They're a good friend.
Kill. Oh, now it's 1,000 death penalties.
Oh, now it's on site.
Now it's death on site.
Because
As you
you're
all
tired
look
from that, it's
up
on
the
site.
street, you can see more of those chunks and more and more.
They responded with little guy with a cross saying all caps, "I fight back. I won't go down easy."
All right, Gooey, follow me.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Roger.
All right. Do you
Turn
want me to
around.
come in as a spectator at the
There you
moment,
go.
technically, because the.
Actually, if you want, you can spawn in as a Necronicus soldier.
Oh, all right.
Oh yeah, you know what you guys do because a lich is nearby. So what they've been hearing is metal churning, metal growing, metal
you would,
learning.
Would I be spawning on Gooey or you?
Yep, on Gooey. Gooey, turn into the model and just walk out into the open around this corner.
I already got it. I'm already in it.
Necronicus
Yep.
soldier, got it.
Start walking out in front of them. Do not notice them. Just stare
With
ahead.
weapons
All right,
out?
let me get my weapon.
Yes,
out.
with weapons out. I want
Am I big?
you, Ember, to tell me.
No, I was just.
Uh,
I was just.
to tell me when they spot the soldiers, and I'll have the lich.
They are very close.
Okay, let's pick
Yeah,
up the
there's
pace a
no-
bit.
Yeah,
They are within line sight now already.
you're on your.
Yeah, don't notice them yet.
They,
Yep. Do you want us to stand here in the?
Yep,
crossway?
stand there for a minute.
you're on your tippy
Ember,
toes,
if
by
you
the way,
could tell
Gooey.
me-
What's that?
You're on your tippy toes.
Yeah, you're on tippy toes.
Ember,
You're
can you
floating.
tell them they hear like scratching
bit
and
lower.
metal grinding noises?
You're good.
Why is it
My
doing this?
footsteps.
You hear the sounds of metal grinding and scratching from the path that those soldiers came from. Do you hear what sounds like metal scratching down the path where those soldiers came from?
Should I hit the terror button? I forget what it does.
Oh, I didn't do that. That didn't happen.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
I'm just staring at you right now.
Didn't do it. Didn't happen. Forgot my gestures were off. We're on.
How?
You are. You are visible, Harm.
I know.
Okay. Just want to make sure with the way you were peeking out.
Should I hit the terror button? I forget exactly what audio it plays.
Go ahead.
Also, Ember, what were the voice lines that are
Mid-
occasionally?
Metal churning, metal growing, metal learning.
Okay.
This
And
can
that's just-
somewhat sense them, right?
It has a sentience, and given the fact that this area is quite dead, it knows there's people here.
Yeah, there's two walking right next to it.
No, you guys.
Yeah, I know. I'm being an asshole.
Though one of the big things is they're a lot more intelligent, and they're more likely to let them get further in to make it harder for them to get away.
I'm just
And
going
those-
to. This would be in a leadership role, right?
Yep. Liches have formed an intelligence. And their intelligence is basically a echoing will of a certain individual. But they are a lot more aggressive. They're like basically trained beasts, except, well, they have a sense of tactician to them.
Are they following?
No.
They are being.
Katsura mentioned that they can't stay there, but that might also be because she might be aware that you have a flanking path to them.
Oh, what the heck?
She also knows what a harvester is, so she's immediately scared of them.
All right, we can disappear for now. If you go invis.
All right.
I believe make sure to turn off the weapons.
Yep, I did.
Done.
Okay.
She's also knows exactly what harvesters are like because, yeah. So to give a little bit of context, if people don't know, or obviously for like stream thing, Katsura went investigating their mother and found out that one of the friends, like the bracer that her mother was helping at one point, became the core of a harvester. Was basically forced inside the core of a harvester, and then the harvester basically immediately attacked the village that bracer had been protecting for years.
That's rough, buddy.
And then consumed the village.
That's rough.
And when it started leaking, she was insane.
Yep.
And attacked the party as ghost form.
More caffeine.
Yeah.
And
a roll call with harvesters is they will grab someone of a location, and usually they will be forced inside a core. And once they are in the core will immediately start targeting people from that person's memories.
Let's start to force them in a little bit. I need you both to come over here.
Where is here specifically?
Behind the bracers.
Oh,
Yeah.
I could already.
Yeah, because I want to force them to start heading deeper in.
Roger.
Because they're planning on leaving. So you two spawning
They're
around
already
the corner.
planning on leaving as soon as they see that.
Yeah, well, Venus is also sprinting ahead, so.
All right, I'm gonna change. Right here.
Yeah, right hill. This corner right here. Yep, Gooey.
Yeah, right here.
On in.
All right, I'm moving back.
All right, I'm ready to pop in.
Oh, what? Where did you go? Gooey.
Behind the.
I'm with Hill.
Gooey's with me.
Spawn in. Just spawn in.
Spawn in.
All right, spawning in.
Roger.
Move out in front. Gooey still floating.
Damn it! Why? Whatever.
Magical tippy taps.
Your height might be set a little off.
It shouldn't
They
be, but-
might be trying to sneak around the buildings, but we'll keep an eye on them.
Why is that? Why is there a part? Okay, the shotgun's like giving me like a weird particle.
It's unfortunately that was a model I made a while ago with a particle system that never really worked fully.
That's fine.
So
yeah,
I blame you. It's all your fault.
they definitely saw you right before you guys turned towards them, and they are trying to run now.
Are they seriously trying to run?
They're hiding in a shed.
Oh, there is a way down.
Down into the sewers.
They're going to go into the sewers.
They
Yeah,
went in the
there's
sewers.
a hole here, and I went into
Do we
the
have to
sewers.
follow them into the sewers?
I don't think the big one can fit.
Well, not the big one. They're gonna send the
Oh,
smaller
don't worry.
guys in.
The small ones.
No,
Can
I
fit.
hear them talking. I heard Leo.
Here's the
not
funny
making
thing
themselves
about everything. I will be just waiting on the other end.
I found I found an entrance in.
Actually,
Yeah, you can get in through the waterway
Open it.
yeah.
that they're heading down. Also, the whispering, is that just in this
Don't
general
head in
area?
just yet, you two.
Yep.
Just wait.
All right.
Yep, I'm waiting.
Are you talking
Because
about the
one of them
whispering?
is still...
Oh, the whispering. It's drawn towards people that are living.
Ah, so I could just
So what that is
Around
is
them?
what that is a lure, basically.
Ouch.
It is
Ah,
it using the essence or the echoes left over by the souls that were basically used to create its evolution,
Blood
and they're
echoes?
basically considered little lures.
so if they're trying to run, I think. Wait,
They're all backing up.
yeah, I
now.
think I crashed.
Yeah,
Where's party location currently?
They're
they
still
might
in-
be heading
People up
back
where they
towards
came?
you guys.
Are you
They're
kidding me?
No, they're heading down the one pathway.
Oh, okay, yeah.
They're heading down
Okay,
the
yeah,
other
I-
sewer
Going in the
path.
sewers.
Yeah, I was going to try to
so
do
we're
the
gonna try and
voice
cut them off.
lure.
Go for it.
They might be SOL because I don't think any of the doors down here open. Oh no,
I
wait,
don't think
there's.
so.
Oh nope, there's a tunnel. I think.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say.
Yeah,
I
there's
just
a
put them on
long
the other
tunnel.
end. All right, so you can try and cut them off there. You have the shotgun. Try and cut them off at that tunnel. I have this end.
All right.
Oh,
Where's the other?
This is a long.
Keep
Where's
in
the-
mind, you guys haven't... They haven't been spotted yet, so it'd still be done.
Well, yeah, no, I'm saying
Yeah.
one patrolling over there, and I'm taking over here.
As
So,
for where the tunnel
One sec,
exit is,
everyone, guys.
Yep, hold
one
on.
sec.
Just hold on, everyone.
Let them actually process a little bit, like because they're processing
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
information. They're not far from you guys at all, which means if you guys are on the main roads, you are more likely to miss them. Like if you go hunting after them, you're more likely to miss them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I was also trying to say, that other tunnel goes down quite a way, but I think there is no exit from there. They
think
have
this one doesn't have
only
an
the
exit?
two extras.
Because I was thinking the other tunnel piece, that's where I was going to have GUI nearby patrol, so they have one there, and we have one towards the actual entrance that they went down.
Yeah, you guys, there's only two ways they can get out of there.
Exactly.
I
Yeah.
think they might be heading back up the... No, they're heading through the waterway. The open...
You want to know what the dumbest part about it is?
Mm.
I don't want to say it like this, but I think one of them went and checked the thing, didn't check the tunnels, and they're vetoing it as not able to get out. Even though I just climbed up the pipes.
That is...
Oh,
So, if it's the
Yeah.
person I think it is, it's notorious for them not to triple check things and they just ignore stuff.
Unfortunate, but they're going to be really exposed to this thing.
Oh,
if I had a version of this with the Lindy grenade and I just saw them, I would just drop. Just
oh yeah,
drop.
and also Ember, it is entirely pitch black. I walked over to
I
that
wish that was the case,
pipe
insane.
and tried to walk through it. I could not get out. I thought it was.
Yeah.
Did you do the right side or left side?
It is impossible to see going through that.
Oh, left side I could see the light peeking down the tunnel. I just crawled out.
Yeah.
All right.
This path just ends.
All right. I'm just gonna keep this location then.
Yep.
And
Yep.
wait until further notice.
My internet died.
So if you want me redoing a rendition or like helping out updating these as well, I could also give night vision stuff that I have to y'all, so you could add the night vision.
Mm-hmm. We'll be redoing the models at some point. As
Now the
Heather
question is, do you want them in green, red, or yellow? Because I could do multiple different color options. You could even have blue.
think red would look really good for it.
Oh yeah.
I have ones with red, so you can try those out later and see how it feels.
Yeah. Oh, they are in the
they're
water. Oh, actually, this is smart.
They actually got out?
They're swimming through the sewer, and they're hugging the wall to be extra cautious.
They're trying to minimize their actual
Yeah,
sound.
and they're going under. They're going under to avoid being spotted. Yeah.
All right.
Wow, they're
Oh,
actually doing some smart shit.
Fuck yeah, Eli. All right, turn away from them, Harm, because honestly, I'd say that would also wash their scent. So they would get masked pretty heavily.
All right, so invis.
Yeah, invis for now.
All right, solid.
I'm just going to have this walkway for the time being.
Should I meet up back with the party as Herman?
Probably once they get out of here,
the city. Yeah.
they're probably gonna.
Oh fuck yeah, bud.
All right.
Thank you again for doing the piece. You didn't have to. I will always take fan art. It is always fucking
Yeah,
appreciated.
they're doing the smart thing because some of them can't swim. They're literally gripping the wall and scooching across it. So they're for people like Katsura who can't swim, they're making sure that she's actively.
No, they did.
If Herman was there right now, he'd be having tears in his eye. He'd be so proud.
They chose a route. Like they did not. They obviously. I expect them to take the other one because I assumed they weren't going to take any type of swimming route. But they literally chose it to be the safer option, and I am.
Yeah, no, I'm honestly proud of them a little.
I'm. All I heard was Eli say, "Keep your head down, get underwater, and hug the wall." And I went, "That's, ooh, that."
Herman's rubbing off. Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, that's smart."
Right, yeah, they're right. Yeah, Vetus did say their character's a robot, right?
Yeah.
Well,
they're orbital tech.
Congrats.
They
Now you
still
get,
have
now
human
you get leeches.
features. They still need to breathe air.
Not fully. They just need to
Not
not
fully?
submerge. Yeah, no, they're almost entirely. They're basically the best way to put it. They're almost an augment, like almost a full
And what
augment.
were you about to say with not
Where are they
submerging?
gonna try and get out of? That's a good question.
That is the question of the day.
Because there is a dock that they could just get right at, and that they're like ignoring. Looks like
It
they're
doesn't
heading
go
more
anywhere
inward.
though.
Yeah, but they can
Yeah,
get
they're-
on land and then cross over and then get over towards the other side.
And
Or
not particularly. There's really nothing over here that they can.
They would
climb
have
up.
to They would have to just backtrack, which.
Well, not really. That's what I'm saying. If they go to the little like deck over there,
What
where it's
I
like a little
might do is
pier.
see where the spawns from the main menu are, so we can say they quote unquote climb out, because obviously there's no climbing. That might be the easiest way to do
We'll
it.
climb up here. I just jumped up the edge of the cliff here.
Yeah. Yeah, and also going up that dock would put them farther back.
True.
They would just have to go back to where they just got out from.
I think what they're trying to do is they're actually trying to drift down the stream to get away from the city.
Professional or not, I don't
When do
care.
we
There's
wanna
another
pop
way. There's
down?
It'll be
another
fucking
dock
appreciated
I
either
see
way.
A little bit more down. That's actually towards the warehouses.
Yeah.
When do we want to pop down the rift for them?
Let's do it the moment they get out of here.
Do you want me? All right, I got an idea. I can meet them up at there as Herman to try and guide them over towards there.
Go for it.
All right,
Yeah.
give me a second.
The
'Cause then it'll
voice
guide
is
them
still
over.
up here, right? You're still happen, right?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello? Who there?
Oh, they found
Hello?
it. They found a teleport.
Oh shit.
Really?
Oh.
I like how
Oh, it's a ladder.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, is it? Oh.
Mm,
But no,
it's
I
a
like how
ladder.
I finally stabilized and they're already out here, and I'm like, damn.
Don't worry. There's actually there's another map.
Yep,
All
there's
right,
another
fair
map.
enough.
Oh,
hey, look, there he is.
I mean, you have the perfect excuse to get spawned in with Herman. the
I
hair.
do. Let me just come from over here real quick.
Where the hell did you go?
Well, I got dragged off in a different direction. I saw
Yeah,
something
yeah.
else, and lo and behold, I had to see the same exact thing. I have to run around a little bit. So trust me, I didn't miss out that much.
We started. Come on, man.
I just ran.
Well, understandable. I don't want to fight the thing either at the moment.
Whoa, whoa,
We
whoa.
gotta get out
There
of
we
here.
go.
Well, at least we're
Yeah,
not
we
in the
shouldn't linger.
But the voices still happen, right?
I've been plagued
They're
with
also
bots.
sometimes they'll try and lead
It's
them
so
away or lead
annoying.
them somewhere safe. Which is what's going to happen right now, so give me a second.
Yeah, I was about to do one on top of the bridge till
Yeah,
they started
yeah.
popping up.
Let's leave.
Get psyched out
Your feet
here.
are on the floor.
If the voices ever guide us to safety before we see the harvester.
Are you sure they're not trying to guide you towards it?
More than likely.
Surprise harvester.
Metal doesn't know.
Surprise.
I mean, they ignore it. Yeah.
Man, everyone's so mean to me, always ignoring me.
I don't know what the group is trying to do at the moment. Are they trying to think about what direction they're going?
I think Hotfur wants to ignore it, so she's been edging on leaving.
I'm sure there's some
Yeah.
PTSD associated with them for her.
Probably.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Have we tested it?
Right, exposure therapy should work.
Yeah.
Exposure therapy. Hand them a piece of the funny paper. Oh boy.
Also, if we redo the harvesters, we'll be able to have footstep noises because of you.
Yes, I can tell you how to do that, and I might have some sounds, some metal like scrunching and scratching.
Radios above.
I think though we would need to refine the files because it's been quite a long time since we did them.
Then I could also,
Yeah,
if
they
you
are
want me
moving
to, add
fast.
some post-processing stuff to it, so it could actually have some glow to it for like the eyes and stuff in post-process maps.
Yeah, this was
You
back
definitely-
when I was fairly new to anything regarding Biomi and Unity.
I could definitely do some cooking.
Back when you were a young warthog?
When I was a young
Don't do it! You're gonna get me fucking taken off Twitch, you asshole! Shut the fuck up!
You're the one that brought it up.
I said it, not sang it! I thought people got the hint!
No, you're allowed to just sing that one line. That's it. And even then, I didn't go the full, like...
Yeah,
yell,
I know.
Listen, if you sing it off key enough, they can't copyright you.
If you play it shittily enough on a flute, it should be fine.
No, recorder.
No, kazoo.
Harmonica.
I still think kazoo is
Pin
worse.
whistle.
Okay, that might be worse than a kazoo.
Yeah. I don't think we've gone up here, have we?
Conductor whistle.
I don't think so.
Hush, right now.
Alright.
Sorry. No, I heard
Okay.
the whisper thing, and I'm like, no, it's... They're being led to something. They'll get confused.
Anywhere.
Okay.
Let the monkey talk her with a finger on that.
We have not been up this place before.
It's been a bit. Thank you for that, Leo.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I'm sure that wasn't aimed at Gooey and Hill, what you guys were saying. It was aimed to me.
We know.
Okay.
No, we're kind of done with it anyway.
Okay.
Pretty much.
Oh, that tree's around.
Like that this entire cliffside is visible to the
Yeah.
town over there.
There's so much more to this map that we didn't know about. We've only ever used the
There is a lot to this map. Like, there's even like a...
Ow. Oh, okay.
There is the giant, like, energy plant that exists. You have that.
Oh, and there's that church building that you get to see at like the very beginning. Wait, that's
Next leg of the RP, the party breaks out of Nova Prospect.
oh no.
Oh boy, Dunes.
He who controls the spice
You know-
controls the universe.
You know, one of these days
Oh, wait,
they're
never
going to
mind.
be in a horrifying situation and they'll get a rift that just leads to Roz's bar.
Oh,
It'll
yeah,
go
no,
from
that's-
horrifying to just, oh, okay.
That's one of the ones that I'm gonna do next to just kind of help them relax one day. Is they'll go into a
Honestly,
rift
we-
and
Do you want to do the around the time period where Grace and Harmony were around so they can see old Grace and old Harmony?
we could do that. It'll be a good flashback for certain characters.
Yeah.
Whoa, what are these over here?
Those are
Oh, they're
teleports.
teleports.
Yes, very.
There is
No,
also
they're
movement
eggs.
types. So
Mm,
if
yes,
you
I
need,
should
like,
get
certain
Cyber
types of
Ninja
movements-
Listen, Al Gaib.
All of them shits use default.
more accurate Herman.
Default.
No.
No cyber ninjas for any of you.
Not even a Herman.
Just not do anything.
Not. I mean, I am literally a ninja.
Oh, this map has double jump.
Default move.
I obviously.
Worst case scenario, just like
ninja.
if it turns on, you can just mute world audio. There's like footsteps and stuff like that, which I no.
I obviously need Cyber Ninja,
Bro,
of
you
course.
literally just gonna die
I like
again
having
right
the
after
ambient
first
wind
episode
sounds.
of actual
Wait, so what did you say, Hill?
It only
Yeah.
activates on certain classes, like Cyber Ninja, certain things with the double jump.
I'm gonna turn off the
Ah,
footsteps.
okay.
Since-
Also, what we're gonna do is we're not actually gonna do this one as a flashback to make it easier on them.
Okay.
This is literally gonna be a rift, them using the rift to get around an area. So you want to know how far into the Deadlands they are right now?
All the way.
Yeah, they're at the other end.
Do we want to have an
Oh, broken
Ethel
rings.
Amber then described, or
What?
one of the amber crystals with people in it?
No, we'll get that later. We'll tell them that there's something off in the distance that they can see.
Are these
Understood.
Are these downships Tartarian?
They are proto-Tartarian.
Wait,
This
is the Deadlands the old homeland?
Yep.
Oh.
We talked about this, go.
A lot of stuff was talked about, to be fair.
I mean,
I know, I'm just messing with you.
I don't
At
believe
first,
you.
when you guys
I've
were talking about
been bullied
Deadlands,
all
I thought
night.
you were talking about the Rotted Veil.
Things don't work out, we can just
I'm just like, wait. Then they made mention of it. It's like, oh right, okay, so
They
yeah,
take 5
Caesar's
steps into
making
the desert and immediately get yeeted into the Run Veil.
The Deadlands are
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Do you
the Deadlands
are dead.
Yeah, they're basically where there's no
where
ethereal.
things are dead.
Oh,
Or
we need to remind everyone that all their orbital shit's off now.
Well, it's starting to turn off. They are definitely running out of power.
Would it be all technology?
What are people been talking about that? What the hell did that discussion
Including like the hunter tech?
So, I'm gonna get you guys to teleport to the bunker. It's right here, and then I'm gonna give you guys a little bit.
This one?
Oh wait, Evor's here. Oh no.
They'll be fine.
Where you want us to go?
We'll just stick with the party for now.
Roger.
So, as soon as you all would have gone through the portal, you would have all landed here. There's a small little bit of information that I can give each and every single one of you. As soon as you enter here, you do not like being here. One thing that
just got back.
Of course I wouldn't
get
like
him to the
being here.
bunker.
It's fucking dusty.
Yeah. One of the big things that you will openly register is people who are extremely reliant on orbital technology or have things like orbital prosthetics will feel aggressively weaker here.
Ah, shit.
How
I
does
would
that
also
translate to
assume.
magic?
Wood leg prevails.
Damn it!
You would also notice that your devices and everything that you are carrying in your orbital tech will start to basically start giving off warnings that you do not have signal or you have very spotty signal at best. And it will basically show you, if you try to investigate it, it will show you a map of the nearest orbital, like standard orbital base, and it will basically put it about several hundred miles from your location.
Question.
You done
The last,
Does it affect the magic?
everything for you feels extremely off as well. You also feel like your connection is almost rotting, and everything around you feels like it's rotting.
Wonderful. How does that work for...
You do, yeah, you do have like a internal battery, but you'd also notice that you don't have an ambient charge coming in, so you'd be a lot more sensitive. You would also register from like that symbol as well, because you'd be a lot more. You'd have things that probably also help you know where each charging tower is and how far away you are from it. Those who paid attention to their Arcuses and those who are paying attention to that will note that you are on the entire right-hand side of the continent.
Yippee.
He has
And
a
I have
question.
like I said, entirely on healing duty, you guys can fight.
Yeah, fair enough. I'll defend you. There we push it time.
So, if I were to try to look at the stars through my sword, would it be the same case as last time where I'd be able to get an idea, but only after, like, cross-referencing with notes I have and the like?
Oh, your sword, because of this area, you would notice when you try to look through it, it almost seems to go a little dull.
The stars are falling out of the sky.
I would feel out of you. What affects me? Anything?
Your entire aspect of this area and knowing how this area is, this isn't an area that's just devoid of ambient, like orbital technology or any types of energy. It is a area that is devoid of almost all types of energy, and it saps it from you.
Alright.
No more funny lantern
up with
then.
my ring.
It's I suppose another question.
Your ring is also getting a lot more docile and a lot more skittish. It doesn't want to be here.
Nope.
Would
All I have is a
Omni-Tools be
lantern
getting
and a
affected the
cannon.
same way as Orbital Tech?
Yep, but there's also something that would pop up for the orbital tech.
Oh.
Every so often, when the orbital tech starts trying to have a low signal, you hear a beep off in the distance.
Beep.
Would we be able to tell a direction or just somewhere in the distance?
Kind of over near that, kind of somewhere in that metal, not sure where.
Someone help Kyle before he hyperventilates the lad.
Alright, I got a question. One that like reverts back to The first mission I did, same vibe as that, or much worse? When we encountered the funny ghost.
Uh,
Yeah, I understand.
Actually, wait.
This is
What? I just thought of this.
this makes that look like a cakewalk.
Wouldn't hybrids be heavily affected by the
Yes,
the
they would
dead zone?
they would get sick.
Any of our connections, so like Pine and Bahamut, is it safe to assume that we could not
Oh, there's fucking no connections.
Yeah, there's no connection here. The most that you would get from them, the most that you would get is the moment you got here would be a very panicked realization that something is happening, and that it would be severed.
Yeah, my connection's rotted. My connection to magic is rotting.
Should you also explain to Kyle that he's really not feeling good here?
Bad place.
Oh yeah, and Kyle, Johan feels very sick being here. It does not feel good to him at all.
we're doing that today.
Well, which simply because the hybrids are severely connected to the aether current, or not.
They're
Aether
connected to
current,
the currents, and he is also connected to something else, which means it's a lot more affecting too.
Pain.
This
Pain.
now
like
actually
hate.
does make me wonder, like, privately then. So how much of Herman is affected by this?
So to give you context with the Deadlands,
I love making the little
the Deadlands is like
off my
a
headset.
prominent amount of rot. Like it is rotted. It is, but there's something here that also. The best way I could describe it is it is a hostile land that does not want anything to do with people here.
Everyone gets debuffs.
Yeah.
Alright.
You start suffering. You basically start immediately suffering from the rot of the world.
The question is, what specific debuffs would apply to me then?
So your weapons, due to how they work, and they work off basically left.
About as deep as we could possibly get into the Deadlands.
The life energy that you use, or like basically the somewhat life energy, it will be severely reduced. Accessing different things or different healing abilities will be extremely reduced. Also, dying here is probably one of the worst things you could do because you could be dispersed completely.
Oh, so Herman could actually die here. Please.
Yes.
God.
Like that occur.
Finally.
Second Herman death.
Finally. I'm free of my contract.
No, not again.
The one place that I finally free from the contract. Please.
Right. I'll get the player started.
Roger.
Do you want to know something more hilarious? I don't have any of my action
Alright.
weapons on me. I only have the lantern.
If there's no questions before we begin, you may get started.
Get out your cries now.
Assume no NPCs for this one on our end, or for
No, we just need ambience. We just need ambience.
Yeah, I don't think.
I figured the silence would be like, okay.
No,
Honestly,
fine.
let's let them in silence for at least to start for a little bit, and then we can change the music.
Fine. I want the hokey dokey positive music though. Just really fuck with. No, I'm kidding.
Okay.
what it's all about.
No, see, the best one to use is we'll just have a nursery rhyme for them because people know nursery rhymes make them feel safe.
Oh, that is evil.
Oh no way!
You
You're not thinking of having her around.
You
are you?
Disturbed individual.
Well, one of the ones I really want to fuck with the group at some point is, even if it's just for like a Halloween special, is grab the one from Dead Space. Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
What kind of soap does he use?
Point to just have that going.
You have that, or you have the winter
Oh,
lantern.
who put the music on?
Is there music on?
Yeah.
I didn't.
There's no music on. Did you forget to mute the music? The world music?
World music's not on.
Respawning.
I did, yes.
I've got the world turned all the way
I
up.
forgot
and I don't
to.
hear music.
I'm hearing violin and harp.
Yeah, no, that's not ours.
It's from the world, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, right. I've got the YouTube bug. That's probably why I can't. Yeah.
Well, it might also just be playing randomly for people at random times.
Oh yeah, no, there's the violin and stuff.
Oh, no. I see what you mean. Yep, there it is. It just kicked in. Okay.
Just respawn and clear it.
Yeah, I turned mine off. We'll see. Some players will have pure silence, other players will have that.
And after a while, when we start playing our own music, they'll have a mix of both.
Oh man.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of
They
set
don't mute
would
the
we
world.
have?
It kind of works actually for this
Probably
right now.
like
Yeah.
Herman feels like he's actually his age for once. It isn't.
I'd say. Oh man, I'm trying to think. I could go super generic and be like, just generic ass soap smell, but that's boring. So I'm trying to think. I can only think of like a lot of like the manly like like the Dr. Sasquatch sense, like maybe like like pine tree or oh man, what? Something pleasant that obviously he'd be fine smelling like, being in armor all day. Something refreshing.
There was a lot of them out there.
If that makes sense.
That is why I had you box one of the pieces up.
Someone better equipped to deal with it. But...
Head to which one?
The ruin section here.
So the giant
directly in front of you.
I don't believe you.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
giant ring. Fun fact, I've always been planning on using this map for them finding the original version of Tartarus that got destroyed.
Was it in orbit before?
Come on, go ahead and see if there is a where the border's at.
Oh.
Because if possible, I think we should have them aim towards that second, like, ruined car up on the like little cliff side.
Oh yeah, no, Kyle is struggling behind. Or should I say, not
We'll
Kyle.
see
but-
if there's
assuming
a border,
spacecraft.
Yeah, you're assuming correct.
Oh,
Just
hearing them-
doesn't look like I've hit a border yet, so
If they get up there, they will have enough. They will be able to turn on something, and it will basically be able to save their asses.
oh, by the by, this map's kind of a little thicker than I thought it would be. If you fly all the way
Yeah.
up, you could kind of see roughly where the border is.
Oh man,
I love
having
how
the
Leo's like, it looks
music,
like concrete.
having the music off,
I mean,
and just listening to
it's
the
not
ambient
wrong.
sounds of like the metal creaking.
Yeah. I
Really?
think there's more to look. I think there's more about it than just being concrete.
How easy is it to get up here?
Old man Herman's not saying a fucking word.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, you got like almost 3 people like almost lost
Future is
behind
now,
you guys.
old man.
But they got up.
How easy is it to?
I have
climb
Moth
up here?
following behind me.
Yeah, you have Moth right now following you.
Okay, this seems
Shall
to
we
be
start
falling.
kicking on the music?
Yeah.
Okay, you can
Go
actually.
ahead, Abby.
All right, you can actually climb all the way up here. Okay.
Again.
Yeah, I think Reliquary works fine.
I know we're a giant sandworm.
Listen, Al Gaib.
20 sandworms.
I don't know where Dark Beast Parl appears.
Oh god.
Artorias.
No.
I thought he was supposed to get all up in the
Sarlacc
abyss's
pit.
asshole. What is he doing here?
I actually legitimately thought about with how similar certain things were, and I can kind of say it as a more of a joking thing. I legitimately thought about having a character like those two, like Artorias and Popo.
Torius and the Sith.
Yeah. And depending on how the group treats those characters and how they go about things, they could end up the exact same.
Within the next billion.
Again, I give people
I'm
a
sure
lot of.
Winter would enjoy playing a at least female version of Artorias.
Herman's just in like autopilot mode. He's just like, shit's wrong. Survival instincts have to kick in. Get to vantage point. Probably figure out something.
Oh,
yeah.
You know what? You want to know what the one thing that's here?
What?
0.
Could be useful.
0.
Yeah. So you know what? You know the AIs that are like all the different ones they're named.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's where this one's been hiding.
No, 0 doesn't belong to any of them. 0 is.
Oh, I know. I
Yeah.
remember the stories that
Yeah.
we've
0. 0 is literally just one of the fragmented AIs from when they first started trying to work on the technology.
Do we have a model for 0 ready?
No, 0 is literally just a blinking tool. Like it would just be like a little light blinking. There's not much left of it.
It's like the monitor from. It's like 343 Guilty Spark.
I have.
It's like the little orb.
I have a guilty.
It's honestly like the best way to put it. It'd be like a command console that they would see, and it would just have basically a little bit of stuff written on it.
I see. So I've already like pretty much am reaching up towards there now.
Yep.
You've left the party
Find a way
behind.
Up and into it though.
Half the party is still down there.
There's a platform. There's a
I
platform
see
down
the
there.
platform.
Well,
Only
there's
if you're
that.
trying to get onto the platform.
No, I mean there's a platform like down below. Like if you actually look down there, there's like.
Like I kind of see the platform.
Yeah.
I think Ember means on the opposite side.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I see it a bit, but I don't think it'll get me in fully.
No, it just
There's no
going.
in.
There's no in to the ship. There's no in. You'd have to go down, around.
All right, well I'm in like on the platform now.
Yeah, I don't
Oh, I
even
got
see
it.
you.
Yeah, I got it. I'm back where I once was.
Yeah.
In the little part that you were talking about, Ember.
Yeah. So if they climb up here,
Oh, I got it. There we go.
How'd you even jump that?
I got up.
beep, beep. Beep. Beep.
You sure you don't need help?
Instead of standing there, you dumb cunt.
Roughly in the sand here, as you can kind of see it sticking out from the sand, there almost looks like a wall-mounted terminal. This screen is extremely dusty, and everything around it is rusted. And every so often it flickers.
Found something?
Looks like it. Let me try and dust this thing off a bit.
I know you say you didn't want to be under one, Katra, but
Let's see anything. Let's try this.
There's a little bit of chiming that comes on, and you notice the terminal start trying to process things. It just sends out a hello with a question mark.
It just asked me hello off. This is what the hell is that supposed to do?
Therein.
With
Hello. To respond.
Well,
Hi.
Hey, let me, I guess, try
My name is
something here.
Leo.
keyboard, anything. I think this looks like a keyboard. There.
Spell your name.
That is the dumbest thing. You don't say your name to the thing that you have no clue what it is. You just say hello.
I just did.
Yes, hello. I'm coming in here to ask a question, my friend.
What?
How long will you say it is before Johan just passes the fuck out?
You'll be fine for right now.
Everybody is sick.
Alright, I thought I'd
Why are
come and
you all
ask
sick?
that
You'll-
real quick, because
you'll-
you know.
Because my fucking
You'll be
heart
fine.
is orbital tech, you
Okay,
dense
I'm going back up now.
Alright, let's calm ourselves down.
For your own health and safety.
Alright. H-E-L-L-O period. Enter. Does that do anything?
Processes for a bit. Types out. You have loud people around you.
Types back.
I'm not. What did it say?
Period.
Yes. Which means you can.
Alright. It starts like processing again. There's a large amount of distress that I can feel around the area. My systems are basically obsolete, but I can tell there's people who are sick. What is going on?
How would you describe this?
You can simply say it if it's easier to not type.
Well, let's see here. The lay of the land kind of doesn't work with the majority of the group here.
Everything that I need to live operates off of an energy source that is completely absent in this place.
And this place makes it feel like my magic is basically rotting.
Ouch. There's several dots that appear on
We're in the middle of a desert.
I think it just smells funny a bit.
I see. You coming here was a mistake. I don't believe it was on purpose. That makes sense.
Probably the first choice for vacation spots.
It has been a very long time since I've met people here. You being here is probably extremely dangerous for you as well. The sun is up, but I cannot guarantee nighttime is better.
Can you help us leave?
Possibly. May I ask you a quick question?
Ask.
Are any of you at all in association with the cult of Abaddon?
No.
I don't like that.
As far as we're aware, he is pretty objectively our enemy.
That's good. Second question, but probably redundant at this point from what you say. Have any of you, any of you at all, ever considered or thought of the process of enslaving or imprisoning espers for your own personal gain?
What the?
Of course not.
No.
There's one of our teammates is an Esper. So no.
Slavery isn't that evil to society.
That and my creators would agree on.
What are you?
Part of a group, well, most of us are part of a group that's meant to help people.
Knowing my time, I have been here a while. I didn't even expect to be online. I'm automatically designed to turn on if there are living organisms that show a level of sentience nearby. Most creatures around here do not. And I've scanned multiple times, and things have not been around for a long, long time.
How long?
When the construction of the facility failed due to an unexpected event, we were forced to evacuate all of the areas. I jettisoned most of my fragments away and left myself roughly at 0.
Wow.
Probably get an extra hour if I off the generator. There.
Oh, you guys are getting dizzy.
Bring him up here. Bring him up here. Don't leave him on a slant.
Regretfully, we did not have the assistance that we thought we had at the time. One of our allies eventually, I believe, created what would be referred to as a barrier to help prevent and give us some time to get away. I unfortunately only knew of this plan afterwards, given the fact that I had to be basically abandoned.
Is that person an oracle?
We are supposed to have help from the Machine Oracle and the Oracle of Error. Odd.
Yeah. I'm assuming error means bad.
My databases appear to be slightly damaged. I cannot name the oracles that we had allegiance with, as well as the enemy ones.
What?
How many oracles are there?
Information not found.
Much as I'd like to know things like that, I think we should be focused on our survival.
I got better things to ask.
Did the machine... The Espers are individuals that are connected to the citizenship of our culture. They are equal rights citizens connected with everyone. Though their enslavement and their rescue was a priority for most of us. We, however, have no understanding of certain things, and my database does not understand if certain projects were successful. You might know, however, if inquiries or history are fruitful. May I ask a question? Do you know something called Project Tartarus?
Not as a project necessarily, but
we know of the
we do know of
Tartarians.
something called Tartarus.
Then people are safe. That is what matters. Another one I will ask about then. Do you know of Project Pandemonium? Accessing. An aggressive project put down was considered, disapproved multiple times. Originally founded by the primordial Veritas of Blood.
Ooh.
Plan still was underway. Plan was still underway after a point.
Excuse me.
Project similar to Project Arc, Project Tartarus, Project Pandemonium was meant to delve into the depths. Pandemonium was designed to build a civilization that could survive in the void.
Oh. Tartarus is interesting. It involved to explain it would take a while because that takes a lot of lore to explain.
I see.
I've seen ruins in the depths, but that's about it.
If we are lucky, that project died once that Veritas had been destroyed.
There not have been a new version of that Veritas?
There is a chance. There is always a chance of a new Veritas being awoken or contracted, but I do not know the full details. All I know is before he was given a title and considered a forbidden, he was someone pushing for a lot of the projects to go and create things that the others didn't agree on.
Actually, I can explain it real quick. Long story short of it, 3 ancient civilizations lived on this planet, or multiple ancient civilizations lived on this planet with crazy levels of technology. One of them was Tartarus. They were bullied by essentially the ancient Zemurians, which is the ancient civilization of the Kiseki Trails series. And then you got the ancient Dragon Slayers, which are the ancient civilization of the Monster Hunter series. Essentially, would given like crazy amounts of powers and all their own lore added to it. The Tartarians are entirely of their own creation. It's essentially Mass Effect.
I will provide a small shield for right now to provide a bit of
Sort of. It's very Mass Effect inspired. But essentially, this group was bullied around, and they're like, fuck this, and decide to leave into space and form the giant colony of Tartarus, which is giant space station, I believe, out in space. So while the 2 ancient civilizations destroyed each other, Tartarus went off into space. The Tartarians went off into space, abandoning their home planet, founding an Monster Hunter. They've done a lot with the Monster Hunter stuff here. It's really interesting. Oh, I'm missing lore stuff. Ooh. Essentially, Tartarians now have like a spacefaring empire.
a place referred to as the Forgotten World.
Yeah, he would. It's something I honestly haven't thought about. He'd have... like, he'd have chest hair, arm, legs. Oh, we lost Kyle.
Oh, he died.
He actually died. Properly fucking died.
Oh, there we go.
Shit.
Apprentice,
I couldn't save him.
Oh,
I'm so sorry.
You're a fucking character.
Oh, you're not far behind with that robotic. As it says, I will give a little bit of comfort as much as I can.
Excuse me.
As it sits for getting to the Forgotten World, I do not know. All bridges to the things that we would rely on from what I understand, no longer exist. The ability to travel with the spirits and travel along to other places no longer exists here. Also, I have no idea if anyone can grab Kyle, but he just got back in. If anyone,
About to say I could go do it unless someone else has it.
I think he already figured it out.
Yeah. Okay.
I think suppresses a lot of things like that.
How
I
bad
see.
am I running?
I see him.
In here, you're fine. You're just choppy and like weird to see.
Yeah.
I just see him as a speck just running across the dunes.
Scanning. Scanning.
Yeah,
To finish
unfortunately,
what I was
it's
saying,
on your friends.
the barriers that exist now prevent most things that I would know as the standard way of travel. I do not have a Death Veritas here to confirm a lot of these things either. Or a Death Guardian.
He's moving. He's moving, I say.
We refer to them usually as gatekeepers.
I see a speck.
They are the ones who commune with the dead. Spirits were around us all the time. The one I remember the most was a friendly man. He had a very odd eye and red hair. His wife was another one. They were part of the high-ranking officials of the army.
There he is.
The Veritas of Dark, or Veritas of Death, was Caden Noble.
Caden Noble.
Write that down, write that down.
Ghosts are extremely normal and may also be considered civilians in certain categories, depending on their levels of help.
The disembodied voices that led us here doesn't seem to want to help.
Confusion.
Let me hear the
There were disembodied voices. Harvester. And it led us to a building that pretty much put us here. Call again.
Harvester. May I ask, what stage of Harvester?
I believe when I saw it, it was
Stages
red.
late.
There was meat and metal falling off of it, I believe.
And crying. Not final stages. Not standard class. Classification found. After molting process, a standard class has a chance of becoming a Lich class harvester. Upon constant gorging or resource farming, it can gain enough power to ascend further. However, given current things, the only time those ascensions have been seen is under the care of Abaddon.
Ooh, Abaddon. Ooh.
Necronicus?
Yes.
A cult in their own right, which I wouldn't be surprised to know is connected or even just a branch of the cult of Abaddon.
Names do
People that I've
change.
worked closely with, I know, have some form of connection to Abaddon.
Understood. You being here might have been a last resort or some sort of rift displacement. However, current situations say that you are not safe here.
Oh, we can tell that.
Yeah, everybody's getting sick.
No kidding.
You saw a structure nearby. Would it be any safer?
Most likely not. You do not have anything to support yourselves out here.
Speaking of safety, the parts that fall off the harvester, the meat and the metal, is that safe?
It is molting.
It's okay, we're gonna get you out of here.
It is. It is not a bad idea to research it, but I recommend its destruction after that is done.
Understood.
Was one time we found a then were able to extract its core. Was that from a failed molt, or was that something else?
If a harvester is wounded or its core is breached, it will begin to die. A failed molting usually will result in an abomination.
What are our coordinates? Where are we right now?
You are roughly... My satellite interfaces are damaged. But if I remember correctly from our database, we set up one of our building facilities a bit of a ways away from the coastline on the eastern side of the continent. After we lost contact with the machine oracle and lost contact with the islands outside the area, we decided that evacuation of the city was the primary objective. Though due to damages and betrayals from certain individuals, the Ark was eventually destroyed. And after my encouragement, I was abandoned to crash down in an area to destroy a section of the army.
I can remember that you had a machine oracle. Can you tell me anything about them?
Machine Oracle, kind individual, led to the creation of knights. Also led to a bunch of our guardian knights.
By the Messiah.
One armament was created directly for, as a gift between people, was considered the Knight of the Throne. It was given to our leader during the war. However, its location has long since been forgotten. Even my database cannot reach that. It belongs to whoever will be in charge of the throne. The shield-bearer knights are also gone, and I am unsure of where they are. You may be able to ask Shield Maiden Maxwell.
Maxwell. What does that name sound familiar?
Oh no, not Maxwell.
Yeah, that's right, the Empress.
She is the current Empress of Tartarus.
Empress?
Considered to be the usurper Empress of Tartarus.
She has never been one for power.
How old is she? Because this was thousands of years ago.
Rough estimates for most people that I knew in the past, but your description would be correct. Vaguely.
Then that's probably her, because it's the only next one we know of.
Once we're done here, I can. Once we're done here, I can probably quickly show you the two characters. The two characters I have for this roleplay. Yeah, I got two.
Unsure.
One's more of like a
my processors are heavily damaged.
NPC mentor type.
I
And then
do not know
there's
if I have a core or a body nearby.
And then there's like an actual.
If I do, it is probably buried.
Yeah.
The fragments of this ship are scattered across the area. Though I do not believe you have a shovel or that amount of time.
I got one kind of mentor character that I am playing currently. While
I do not believe you have any type of facilities that would be able to
my
hold
other
me.
character is currently stuck in the fragmented remains of all of the hundreds of worlds that
There's a high chance I would burn out any systems that you were
that Abaddon destroyed.
I'm sorry,
After
but I
he
may have
was-
to stay here for now.
After he was stabbed through the gut, thrown over the edge into basically the split between
What I will
worlds.
do-
And is currently in the only equivalent to something worse than hell right now.
It would have been,
You know, for character development.
it'd been near the bridge. It was usually where I stationed myself. And it's also where most of the time when I was originally being processed. It's where the first project for, I'd say, either my children or the ones to come after me.
You have. What?
I will say, one of the nice things of being in a
I am
small...
Project Zero, or Project Origin.
One of the nice things about being in a roleplay like this is there is
Can't wait till they find out the funny.
there's no RP or avatar quality
I fragmented out
requirement.
nine copies and sent them away to be stored away until they were needed.
That is one of the nice things about this roleplay is we can do whatever the hell we want in models within reason, of course.
If the people who took them weren't creative, then most likely.
9 of 7 makes sense.
It's a very real possibility.
907. They would have been 909. Unless.
They figured it out. I'm a little proud of them.
She is currently
What did they figure out? I've been talking with my chat.
They figured out that nines is a fragment of this AI.
I see.
Success.
I will divert some of my processors into locating a suitable core or body. However, your current predicament is a lot more dire than me simply leaving here.
Yeah, we are the ones who need to leave here.
Correct. No, I have been here for a long time. I would much prefer to not have corpses accompanying me. I can simply go back to sleep for a bit. It's not consolation if you are gone. It would make me upset to have my first visitors in a long time fall ill due to the environment they're in. What I will do is I will create a displacement that will get you somewhere relatively safe.
Would your copies
Relatively
though,
safe.
If the process was done correctly, they may not know me at all. It has been a long time since they were put to sleep.
Y'all don't mind if I self-indulge myself. Is there a project that involved finding them?
That'd be the wrong faction, right?
Yeah,
It
believe
is
so.
not under our faction, but given the information I have, there was a project that was continuously attempted to be stopped. A doctor from the magistrate faction, or the cult of Abaddon, was obsessed with the aspect of merging people.
There it is.
We don't know much about her, but the only thing that we remember is she was killed by one of the primary experiments at the time. When we found the facility had been left, and all judge magistrates that had been there had left with the experiment. Last thing I understood of that experiment is that it was continued by that individual.
And to be clear, the judge magistrates are the cult of Abaddon?
They are connected to it. They branch themselves out to every culture. But one of the biggest things for themselves is they are servants of Abaddon.
There it is. I think that's the first mention of them being connected to Abaddon.
I believe so.
Oh, man.
And Luther doesn't know.
He has no fucking clue at all.
Scanning individual. Individual nearby is either descendant or part of the project of unification. Or synergist.
He's a good person.
I have no doubts about his morals. You would all not be here if you were trying to perceive ill will. Trust me, I know the bad guys. You're not the type. However, I will say, if it is some condolences, the original project was designed to create soldiers or monsters. The other one was designed as an evolution attempt. It was less hunted by us at that point because it was considered more of a project of selfish indulgence rather than something that was designed to push the war effort in a different direction.
Out of curiosity, do you have any information on Forsaken?
Scanning. Depending on which ones the Forsaken are associated with,
Well,
there are
which one
multiple.
you want to ask about? I know a couple of them. There's one called Char.
I understand your curiosity, but this might also be running your time short.
I was about to say, now's not the time for 20 questions. Now's the time to get the
We've got
fuck
two
out.
people who we need to get out of here, like, now. It's okay, buddy.
You can ask questions later. Get the
These
fuck out
Way to
now.
come back.
Information. I would appreciate eventually coming back and dealing with a sort of rescue endeavor, though it might be a good idea to choose a safer route to get here. For now, I'm not sure. For now, I will suggest using a displacement technique in order to get you out of here.
Hopefully we don't get displaced in front of a monster.
No. I will choose an area that should be relatively safe. Though hopefully not shocking to any civilians nearby.
Don't worry, we'll come back for you.
Okie dokie.
I would appreciate it.
Some muffins, everything's gonna be okay.
And then you're just going to drop
Displacements
America,
are
aren't
so
you?
unheard of that we wouldn't be able to explain it.
I don't see Kyle at all. That's the sad bit of all this.
What?
He's right there.
I
Oh.
don't see Kyle at all. I just see Moth Petty.
Monsters.
It says they're in the instance, but I like literally staring at it. It's just air.
Your internet is shitting itself.
Processing. My database is overloading a little bit.
91.
Oh.
I am currently trying to process opening up a rift. The location I'm trying to pick out might be safe fully, but just keep in mind, I have not been over on that side of the continent for a long time. I will also
Directly
trust
into
me.
a volcano.
I will agree with you on that, but I'm also not trying to put you at the bottom of the ocean.
Be funny though.
Yes, would be nice.
Teleports them to Mars in front of the portal to hell.
I have a location figured out. If we're lucky, this displacement will not be bad. But I do keep in mind recommending keeping your weapons at the ready.
Yeah.
I will also be reserving some of my energy to finding
at least grab
my old shell. Or at least a shell that will work for upon any rescue attempts that are made.
Hold on.
I'll be sure to set one up when we get back.
Very well.
Hold it together.
I'll keep you safe, don't worry.
I will give one boost of arcane energy as well as orbital energy to allow for a burst charge to at least get through the portal.
Yeah, you're probably gonna get like jolted up. Probably, like shit up a bit.
I seriously have no clue why I can't see Kyle.
Displacement found. Ripping open displacement. Good
Oh,
luck.
you little fuck.
Oh, this is great.
You little shit.
Oh no!
You got him?
Oh, yes.
Oh, now it said Kyle joined the instance as soon as I left. That is amazing. Thanks, internet.
No, that's just VR chapping, fucky, at that point.
Probably
Man,
is. 'Cause
all
my
the-
ping was only 91.
Man, all of this stuff Luther should definitely know, and he's not even here.
Listen,
Nah, he
I'm
doesn't
sorry.
need to know.
Let me explain it like this. I'm still waiting to get the message from the ancient great ones to see if I can get you out of where you need to be. I've been doing the ancient make contact ritual. It still hasn't done much.
The ancient homina.
No, it's more just
We
like
won't need
moving
music
hands
in
and
this
certain
world.
Yep.
Okay, I know. This is one of the few places I actually know.
Should it be nighttime, by the by? No.
Yes.
Which CS2? I'm guessing, or
Oh,
CS3?
oh my god, there's so many.
Whichever's prettier.
3. You want 3?
3.
Alright, I'll tell everyone CS3 then.
And Ember, when do we want to actually have that response to that one thing in the currently in Zemuria? I just realized that's also something sitting there.
Give him a second.
Spawn in, but
Let's see.
just to...
Now I can see Kyle.
Actually, I think that's everyone.
Oh,
Alright.
fuck, I started
We're
crying
just
during that
missing
shit.
Abby, but we can still make
It's okay.
Oh no, she's right there. Okay. So I would like you all to please turn it to nighttime CS3. There's a lot of options. It's CS3 that you're looking for.
Nighttime.
Quickly, Joshua, look away. Look away, Joshua.
Yes, please. You'll say enable Kern Viter. Please turn that off.
Yeah, the grave sword. Please turn that off.
Keep it on. Got it.
Well, it's actively on, so you need to turn it off.
Hang on.
Draco secure sanctuary
That's
gate.
what I
Yes,
said, right?
I know. Exposition.
That should be it.
Come here.
Alright. And then
Oh, I know the significance of this place. Fuck.
By the way, did you ever know the leitmotif of this? What this song is a leitmotif of?
you told me it's a Rose song, right?
Nope. If you listen to it, it is a slowed down version of Silver Will.
Oh my god, I fucking hear it.
I thought, isn't that Crow's song?
Nope, that's Lue's song.
That's
Lue's
Lue's.
song. Okay, yeah.
Oh, that hurts me in the feels.
By the way, I don't know if you've ever registered. The sword is missing.
Is that why we turned it off?
Yes.
Yeah. By the by, fun
Weird
fact
if we
about
didn't.
that. If Ember, you would like to explain the fun fact about that toggle.
Yeah, it's missing because its owner has reclaimed it.
I
I was
remember
going to
you
say the reason why that toggle appeared is on this map.
Yeah.
I played Sky. I know why it's there.
Yes, and now you know why it's missing.
I remember you saying like a year ago that he was still alive in this version.
Yes, the ghost.
Oh god, is he Forsaken?
Fun fact: the Bracers have met him before.
I just realized, does Herman know about Hamill since he's a Jaeger?
Yep, he knows.
He knows.
Would he be a
of it.
part of it?
He wouldn't have been part. He wouldn't have been part of this operation because it was a group of basically discounted Jaegers that were basically considered. It was frowned upon by every single group as being absolutely just disgusting. However, there was a Jaeger group that did slaughter all of the Jaegers and help slaughter the nobles that were part of that.
Understandable.
Wait, I don't think he would have been a Jaeger by the time this happened, right?
That is a good question.
He would have been part because crossbow
also-
stuff wouldn't have happened.
He
Yeah.
would have also been part of the military because this happened in the 100 Days War.
Yeah.
So this was when Erebonia tried to capture.
I would have been in the military.
Yeah, this is when Erebonia tried to capture Liberal.
Mm-hmm. And this was the whole big cover-up bullshit.
Yeah, the most fucked up thing about it. They tried to blame this on they basically Erebonia government destroyed Hamill and tried to blame it on Liberal to start a war.
Check the stars.
And it worked.
But then when Liberal beat them back, one of the agreements is they could never talk about Hamill, and Hamill got wiped off the map.
Potentially in Liberal.
Yup. The Erebonian nobles fucked around, found out like, hey, we're gonna cover our tracks.
I actually had a thought, hon. It's too late now, but what if you just had Ghost there at the grave?
Lue.
Go.
Lue is basically the person that is connected to this area. The sword that's normally here is his.
Very important in the Sky trilogy.
Fun fact: his sword at its peak can also kill a Forsaken.
But yeah, If you feel like
I
dropping
will
him
be
down,
kind
I'd say this would be the place to do so, because we haven't seen him in years. I think we've only really seen him 3 times, and that was before a majority of this group
I don't know how awkward it would be
existed.
if I was in the Arbonian army during the 100 Days War, and then that... Wait, how awkward would it be?
Very, very, very awkward. They did some atrocities while they were in there.
I think the only one that would recognize Ghost would probably be Moth in this group.
Probably.
Even then, I think he only met him in passing.
Oh, it's fine. I have a really good plan for him showing up again. Only
actually-
reason I'm being a little delayed on it is right now is because, well, to be perfectly honest, Bungie logged in. and also, I want to make sure Gooey gets a good night's sleep tonight. So,
yeah,
giving them a little bit of lull time is better.
Do we basically just want
I
to
wish I brought my grill.
let them have soft cards from here on?
Yeah,
And
they'll
let this be the end?
Do we want to describe what's on the plaque real quick first?
I'm pretty sure you can read it.
Can you?
You can.
Oh, never mind.
No.
No, it's the old version of it.
Ain't
You
no
can't read
way.
it.
Oh, forgot to turn the mic time and day change. Whoops.
No, it's... Oh, fuck.
Oh,
What's
I
written on there? I actually forgot because I legitimately thought it was written on there.
Look it up quickly.
Yeah, no.
Quickly.
I'm fucking looking. I'm looking.
It says white. It says Steve Jobs died from
All the single ladies. All the single ladies.
Are you trying to get me kicked off of Twitch? God damn it! I'm gonna kick your ass. It says, "Swiggity swooty, come for that booty."
Alright, can't have me on me.
You look at the stone. It says, "Lol, El Mao, the fool was here." God damn you!
It says update your textures.
Bring it up with Falcom.
Your textures are too low.
Yeah. Oh god. Insane. Is it really almost done? Fuck. So, person in my chat, Insane, has, of her own fruition, decided to do fan art of my character for Tempest. I'm scared.
Oh boy.
She's like, alright, I need to know what he looks like without the armor on. Why?
Oh, so
Oh,
the
dear.
spicy fan art. Got it.
Well, she's the one that comes in, is like, hey, I need to know about the Damien sex lore. I'm like, there is none. Leave, stop it.
The only thing that will be there is a rubber ducky.
Yeah.
The most tastefully placed twig of grass that covers it.
I hate it here.
Or just do what fucking brain
Are you looking for the plaque
Final-
information?
Final
Yeah, I'm still looking
Fantasy
for it. Fuck, I can't
Final
remember.
Fantasy
The tasteful leaf. Fuck off, Insane.
Final Fantasy 14. What's his name? My brain is forgetting. Dangrid. The squirrel.
What?
Oh, yeah, he has a squirrel that constantly jumps in front of his fucking
junk
during
Yeah.
like bathhouse scenes or whatever.
No, he might gotten teleported into the wilderness with just nothing.
What the fuck?
I mean, what you could do is like.
They're trying to read it so hard.
Get some paper.
I know. It's also it is supposed to be extremely faded.
There you go.
Get your reading glasses out. Old heads. I can't read without my with my readers.
Yeah, it's simple.
Do you want me to look to see if I can find it?
Sure.
Oh, I'll take a look.
Yeah, I can't find it at all. I'll look it up later, or I'll just go into the fucking game files.
Louis' grave.
It's not Louis' grave. It is a memorial left by the lost children of Hamel.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, it says something on the lines of "Never forget the tragedy of Hamel." Um,
How do you spell Hamill again?
just HAMIL something. Yeah.
HAMEL. Trivia.
I'm sure someone made sure they were getting stuff available.
Hold on. Let me have a look. Looking at the wiki right now.
Unlikely people who probably survive are now under threat.
You think this would be something easy to find?
You also do have to remember that Kiseki in general is also a bit more niche, and they'll be like, "Well, if you don't have the tombstone memorized, are you really a fan of it?" It's like, bitch, I'm busy.
We got a lot of stuff to do.
Bitch,
Yeah.
I had memory loss.
Not memory loss. It's just lost in there somewhere. Oh well.
Yeah, we'll look it up later.
We can just make up something.
I'm good.
Oh, too
You know,
late.
like,
They're leaving.
I mean, we have most of us own the games. We can just sneak back over.
That is also true.
Or watch a fucking Let's Play that goes through the only part of Cold Steel 3 that shows the fucking the tombstone.
True.
No more talking about it.
Yeah, there's no
Apologies if
information
they're
on
really interrupting.
on it, even on Leonhardt's.
We could just
page says nothing about the grave.
We could just done to the children of Hamill, may they be remembered forever. We had just done something. It would have hit just the same.
We gotta keep it fucking authentic.
We gotta keep it authentic, or someone's gonna complain about it. Mostly me.
Yes,
later when I look
yeah,
through it.
authentic. Low-A living, that's authentic.
Yeah, listen. Have you played a Trails game?
Yes, I have. Me cry, damn it.
The bitch came back.
Listen, Kiseki. Okay, there's only been like 2 video games that have. Actually, no, 3 video games that have ever made me cry. First was Mass Effect 3. My god. Second was Genshin on multiple occasions because that game plays at my heartstrings. And the third is not Cold Steel. It was
They're going from really depressing music to just
Sky.
very chipper in the next zone.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's going to be an interesting transition for them, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, fun fact: they'll be right by Parm.
Hey, would you do
Yep. I think though we should probably just let them have soft cards and.
Looks like everyone's kind of walking out towards the exit, so.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the fucking music, the real like funny,
I know.
nice music.
Like I said, they're going to have a fucking
I was not expecting Morgan to have a moment with Herman of all people.
I think what I'm going to do is I'm gonna have down the pathway here. I'm just gonna have Fat Cat just slowly coming up the hill.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right, they're about to go into the. They're about to leave.
Knows
Yep,
little to nothing
I'm getting the
about
model.
area it was sending us to.
Insane. If you're finished with it, you can send it to me now. I'm gonna be done here in a few minutes
3,
anyway.
2, 1. You got players heading to the by road.
Okay. I'm waiting at the path.
So, Ember, as I asked before, when do we want to do the thing in the currently in Zamaria section
Oh, I was supposed to like if I didn't finish writing that, I might have to rewrite it because I meant to send that ages ago.
Yeah, I was about to say it's been kind of oh shit, cat.
Charge them. Charge them.
See me fucking turn around, turn tail, and run. You can't take my card. I have 5 more years.
Whether my head was charged.
I think I've already fucking escaped.
How is the depression?
I did it.
Depression.
The cat can't get me here.
Lots of depression.
Victory.
I had a Johan had a full-on breakdown.
Just change to this for now.
I saw it approaching.
Johan had
I'm
a
like,
full-on breakdown, but he was.
All right, I'm gonna do the warp thing away.
Didn't have the energy to do it.
Alright, and it's late for myself, so I'm gonna head out for the night.
Yeah,
'Cause
I need to
gotta-
go save. I need to go save some of my social batteries, so I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fucking.
Hope y'all have fun.
And it reminds Herman of some prior business. We did.
I gotta go. I gotta be up for
Herman
work
was
and
in the
like.
military at the time.
Yeah, exactly.
I gotta be up for work soon, so I'll see you guys later.
Yeah.
Movement is difficult at
Yeah.
Hope you enjoy.
See you, everybody.
I enjoyed it a lot.
Joined on Bonvi or the
Good night, everybody.
instance.
Good night, buddy.
Good night.
Night all. All right, you all have a good night. I'm
Yep.
just gonna dip out early just so I
Yep.
can get done.
Yep, have a
'Cause
good one.
Jokes
Alright.
aside, the DM does get asked a fuck ton of questions.
Oh
after
yeah,
sesh. I'm gonna dip before that becomes an issue.
good idea. Have a good one. All right, I'm not gonna show it on stream, but I want to look at it. Ugh. Okay, let me see this. Oh no! Oh my god! Oh my god! Bye, Chief. I'm not showing that on stream. I did want to show you real quick my 2 characters for welcome to my homeworld. God, I'm not gonna show that. Oh my god, that's fantastic. All right, so I'm gonna show off. Actually, technically, no. Yeah, no, I don't plan it. Yeah, no, I looked at it. I'm like, I'm gonna show my characters for this roleplay. All right, and for you Trails of Alterna folks, I know you motherfuckers watch my streams. Once I turn to Theo, stop watching because I got some stuff I want to show off. All right, so this is my main character for the Trails roleplay. This is Luther. As you can see, I got a lot of stuff on here. Got a little phone. Got a little beep boop phone. He has through that phone, because in the Trails games, you have these things called quartz. It's like basically little stones that you can put into the phone. Yeah, pretty much. You can put into the phone and it allows you to do magic. So let's do this first. Got a little magic circle. Got Quickalo, airstrike, and I got like a geo, like a needle shot. So I got those. And of course, we have to add Final Fantasy into the mix. So I got myself a little waystone, a dragoon jobstone. I got 2 weapons. Got myself a spear. Don't know how to make two-handed things, but I make do with what I can for it. Got myself a spear and a very shitty spin animation. And big old fuck off revolver. I might. Now let me make sure that gestures are on. Yep. This is the first one where I learned how to use weighted gestures, which I'm really proud of that I learned. Big old fuck off yeah, oh yeah, it's a revolver rifle, so yeah, it's gonna be loud. What else I got in this? And so when he got stabbed in the chest and thrown off the edge of the world into basically the abyss between dimensions, which is where he's currently located at. Essentially, he was stabbed through the gut with a giant greatsword. Stabbed through the gut, giant greatsword, thrown down there in a place where there is no life, there is no death. So he sat there in a pool of blood with a gaping wound through from front to back for weeks on end. I think like maybe months even. He just sat there trying to heal through some magic scroll he had no idea how to use. And now he's going through his own personal hell. So there's that. Oh, he's troopering through. But actually, I can show off what the dropstone does, if you know anything about Final Fantasy, which I don't know a damn thing about Final Fantasy, but ooh, I can show this off. So because Monster Hunter is part of one of the main influences of this roleplay, of course that means we fight a lot of monsters. So we got Barioth armor. We got Barioth armor and boop. And the Barioth lance. So I got the fit and typical lance gameplay. I'm more of a gun lance person myself, but someone else already uses a gun lance. I'm like, yeah, I'll take a lance. Why not? It's easy for a roleplay because I just stab forward. I support that. Yeah. But with the... I can show this off. Glaive. This is a casual look for Luther. Of course, casual still includes him having little bits of armor here and there. But through the jobstone that he got, while this loads, he got the Dragoon jobstone, which gave him Dragoon powers, which before this roleplay I knew nothing about. I've had so many people try and convince me to play Final Fantasy. So I got this really cool ice-looking armor. Take the helm off. Here he is. Really nice-looking lance, which is a glaive. Yeah. You got glaive? I got glaive. I use pole arms a lot with this character. But to show off the really cool aspect of this, if we go over to Dragoon Jump, jumps into the air, and then comes down. Wham! Big old effect as he just jumps down. Actually, let me put up a mirror Let's go personal mirror. So let's look at it through this. So, let's go jump. And come down. Super fucking cool. Well, that's him coming back down. The little indicators where I'm going to fall, because I can move around, I can reposition myself, and then come on down. It's really cool when we can get animation straight from Final Fantasy to add to this, which is fucking fun. Same with particles, too. And that is... that is my Bracer character. Oh, that's appearing in there. This is my second character I made for this roleplay. This is my Tartarian. This is my Tartarian. His name is Septimus. I can show this off. He's got the Omni tool from Mass Effect. Yeah, he's a bit of a psychopath. He loves the thrill of battle. Is he single? Yes, he is single. Got Omni Blade. And then boop 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 screen. He's perfect. Yes, he is. So weapon wise, dual LMGs for light weapons. So if I and then we got one more weapon for him. The big autocannon. Big fuck off autocannon. And I'm guessing it's just the lighting of the world that's messing with BFG. So, and this thing fires a big old... Tartarians are naturally, just naturally very strong. Oh yeah, no, that's what I want. I'm like, I want artillery I can hold and shoot two-handed. And that's exactly what I got. Oh, didn't want to do that. So that's my Tartarian, that's my Bracer. This is the third character I've made, and this is the one that I play the most currently when it's a Bracer or a Monster Hunter day. He is a Grail Knight of the church, of the main church in the Kiseki world. He's part of the Grailsritter, which is essentially the church's knights, basically, the way to put it, which are not the most well-known cleric, but yeah. That's what I'm looking for. He specializes in thaumaturgy, which is, if you remember the arts or the magic I had shown with Luther initially, instead of what priests can do in Kiseki is that they can cast arts without the use of quartz, but they do it through prayer. You know, they say prayers. Thaumaturgy is a whole thing. And we take it to our own level because, well, we're allowed to. And actually, funnily enough, one of the voice actors from the game series found out that we did this and thought it was really fucking cool. Which is something really awesome that you don't hear about too often. But since it's such a niche title, you know, it's a very small community. Oh yeah, exactly. So, he only has thaumaturgy, but I got lots of stuff for it. So let me get the mirror up again. Make sure that the effects can be seen. Got a big old holy aura around him. We got some he uses for healing. We got a cleansing wave. You can kind of see the particles go out. So that goes out for a bit. And these two are my favorite. Although it might be a bit bright, so just be careful. I'm just warning you now. And again, for any people from Alterna that are still watching, look away now, because I don't want to spoil this for you guys. I'm being serious, because I know you guys watch my VODs. Alright, so we have Beam Charge, and then big old Holy Beam. I see this. I see the image in my head, so I know what you're talking about. But yeah, no. That is essentially his limit break ability. He's supposed to have 2. I don't know what to do for a second one yet, because that's literally just a big old holy Kamehameha, essentially. But yeah, those are the 3 characters I have right now for Trails of Alterna. And we do Alterna 3 times a week. Wednesdays, which is tonight. Saturday afternoons. So this is what I'm doing literally an hour or less before Tempest. And the third day we do this a week. It changes every month because I'm a co-host for it. And that's the Tartarian plotline that I help out with. So that changes every month based on my work schedule. But yeah, this is what I'm doing RP-wise when I'm not in Tempest. And probably why I probably won't join any other roleplays at the moment, as this takes up plenty of my time. I know I've had people like Bucket that are like, oh, you should totally join my roleplays. And I'm kind of happy with the amount I'm doing right now, if I'm being completely honest. It always makes me happy to hear that people enjoy my role-playing, or people enjoy role-playing with me. It's always weird. I had a lot of people tell me that. Feels like imposter syndrome, almost. But, no shit, I'm glad people find me entertaining enough to watch, even though I just do this for fun, shits and giggles, and I'm a small person, so... Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you. Honestly, I'm just glad to be entertaining. How me being entertaining is... Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you. But yeah, no, I primarily started streaming, one, to have my friends that... They know of the roleplay scene, but they're all so busy that they don't do it. Or don't want to get involved in the drama because that's all they see of it. And primarily for my own sake, because I want to record VODs. And, well, one, for making sure I can keep all the information in check. For one thing, just to like, oh, I can go back and watch this VOD and figure out da-da-da-da-da. And two, because, well, I like to record these stories. Because if I don't record them, then my entire POV is lost media, essentially. And I don't know, that's just such a shame for these stories that we spend so much of our time in. I mean, shit, I've been doing this for 2 years now. Almost, I think. Oh god, yeah, I started doing this 2 years ago. That's fucking insane. What the fuck, dude? I was 25 when I started this. I'll be 28 by the end of this month. Oh my god. That's insane. Alright, what time is it? Yeah, I gotta get up in 5 hours. So I'm gonna call it here. Thank you, Insane, for being around, and for any lurkers or any people watching VODs. I always fucking appreciate it. I'm not doing this for fame. Yeah, don't worry. I do this all the time. I gotta eat, yeah. Thank you all for watching. I always fucking appreciate it. And I will see you all on Saturday afternoon for some more trails. And then after that, immediately, time for more Tempest. Yeah. Now, everyone, have a good one and be safe out there. See ya.